On today's stream, I took up a brand new job as a licensed therapist, minus the license. I allow you guys to call in live to the stream and give me your problems, and I would sit there and give you my solutions. Now, I'm not qualified, and they're a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but I like to think I gave at least decent advice. And if not, I like to think I made a few people laugh. So, if you do enjoy this, please feel free to subscribe. And then this is going to be a new series over on Twitch, and every episode is going to get uploaded here. So if for whatever reason you can't check it out live, feel free to subscribe to this channel so you never miss it. But of course, go follow the Twitch so you can call in and get your problems fixed when we do this next. Anyways, all that being said, I hope you enjoy this stream. Hello, welcome, first individual. Welcome to the practice.
Oh my god.
Don't, oh my god. Don't do that. I can't solve that problem. I can solve other problems.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me pull up my notes. How do
Notes?
I get my toxic ex-friends to stop
Wait,
talking to me?
Right.
Am I too fast?
Ask me your problem again, please.
How do I get my toxic ex-friends to stop talking to me? Because they make me super uncomfortable.
Where are they talking to you?
At school.
At school?
Because I sit next to them in most lessons and it's so annoying.
The best bet, move. Just be like, hey, teacher, can I please move? And it's going to be awkward.
My teachers hate me.
I feel like there's a good shot they'll move you even still. If they don't, then I feel like there's probably a higher power you can take them to. Someone in chat said bark at them. I'd actually advise that probably isn't the way forward.
They are bullying me for my pronouns. I don't think that'll make it better.
Exactly. They probably won't. They probably won't take to being barked at very kindly. But yeah, my best bet is I don't mean to be the guy that says talk to a teacher, because I get that sometimes it's a bit awkward. But genuinely speaking, in this scenario, if you're in a seating plan and you can't move without having the seating plan changed, you've got to go get the seating plan changed. That's kind of your way forward.
You kind of sound like a school counselor, and it's scaring me, and it's making me shake, and I don't like it.
I don't mean to sound like them, but I'm better than them because my solutions work.
Yeah, and you're bald. That makes it 10 times better.
True that. Hey, I actually need a haircut.
My dad's bald, so he's one of you.
What do you mean, one of you? You can't point that out in people anymore. The UK government made it a crime. What, you gonna come in my stream, do crime? Call people bald? It's illegal. All right, out of here.
Yeah,
out of here. Mods, move them on. They did crime. Out of here. I'm out of the practice. Bring them out in cuffs. Take them out in cuffs. You're not moving quick enough, Mods. Mods, react. React to my words. No, you just bought the next one and you gotta remove the last one. My God. Lord almighty. Mods.
Hello, Jackmanifold.
Hello. My God. Sorry, I need to calm down. Sorry, someone came in and started committing crimes and it was all a bit of a problem. Please. Sorry. Hello. Okay. I'm here for your problems. You don't have to deal with mine.
Okay. Yep. So it's my mom's birthday tomorrow, and I completely forgot about it until like an hour ago, and I need to make her a cake. Yeah, I know. I need to make her a cake.
I said I'd fix problems, not become a chef. Okay, look up the recipe for it. Logically, I would say that.
But like, what cake do I make?
I don't know. What cake does she like? What cake does your mother like? Let me guess. I know all mothers very well. Rubbing brain. Red velvet cake is the best cake.
Okay, I'll make a red velvet cake.
Make a red velvet cake. You want to know why? Red, it's an appetizing color. There was a study done showing that the color combination of red and yellow actually make you feel hungry. Now, it doesn't have any yellow in it, but white is like a diluted yellow. So you're almost there. It's red and white. You're almost there. Make her some.
My favorite color. So.
Exactly. I know your mother well, and hey, who's shocked?
You know my mother very well.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad I could help. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you. Mods, pause. Let's have a look. Let's have a little recap in between rounds, shall we? I feel like, where's the music go? Oh, there it is. Thank God. Mods, I'll let you know when you can bring the next person. How about that? How are we feeling so far? 2 people fixed. 2 people solved. All right. So why are people saying piss in it? No, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't turn the white cream into yellow cream. You don't need that, all right? Chat, we just don't need that. Abby Kababi, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. 2 done, lots more to go. Oh, yeah, there is 600 and... There's a lot of you in the waiting room. A lot of you. There's a hell of a lot of you. Hell of a lot of you. Hell of a lot. Hold on, what? Have they changed the... Mods, I'm changing something. Hold on, they made it so only so many people can join. I'm putting it unlimited. I want as many people in the waiting room as possible. I'm a man who wants to help people, damn it. All right, we're going to let as many people join the waiting room as possible, mods. You're just going to have to deal with it. I'm sorry. Anyway. But yeah. What if my problem is I have so many problems? I won't be fixing that one. But thank you, Pyro. If you're the Pyro I know and love, you're beyond help. But yeah. What was I going to say? One of them triggered a thought in my brain. Nah, it's gone now. Well, mods, on to the next problem. Mods are crying. Oh well. They'll live. Welcome. Hello. How are you? Welcome to the practice. Where we practice lots of things. Now, I'm not going to be rude. Ideally, you do have to unmute, or I won't be able to solve your problem. And we're just going to have to move you on. And I don't want to be that guy. I hate being that guy, being the evil guy. But at the end of the day, we're on a schedule here. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, apparently we do have to cap the waiting room. I'll periodically open it back up, but we're going to have to cap the waiting room every once in a while because the mod who is in my VC, moving people in and out, gets major lag from the amount of people in the Discord client. So we are going to have to cap the waiting room for the moment, but I'll just periodically open it back up again. All right, mod, I'm sorry. This individual is too shy. Their problem is they don't have a mouth, and I can't fix that. I'm not God. Move them on. Thank you. So we are gonna have to you're just talking to you're talking to yourself. Is that the problem? Hello?
Hello?
You came in here. There was already speech. Are you okay?
What the fuck?
I heard voices in the background. Am I having a problem? Is it me? Was that just me? Did we all hear the voices? Just let me check in with chat before you get to your problem. Hold on. That was you, man. That was your voice. Okay, apparently I'm having the problem right now. We'll deal with that. You first, all right? Please, what's your problem?
Me? Sorry,
yes. What? Yeah, no, I was just talking to the fucking voices again. Your problem. What's your problem?
I was gonna ask, because my mom is pregnant. How do I be
pregnant?
Like the best brother?
How do you be the best brother that you can be? Oh, this is quite sweet, actually. You know what? You know the first thing I want to say is fucking congrats on actually like having you like that. I like the fact that is the biggest issue on you. You saw this stream and you were like, what's something I can ask about? That was the biggest issue on your mind, and that's really sweet. That's heartfelt. I think part of me thinks you're going to be a great brother purely off the sentiment that you're so concerned about being one that you came here to ask. So based off of that sentiment alone, I think you're already in the right stead. But it's I don't know. Like it's like there's a level at which I feel like just kind of be a mentor to your sibling. I feel like if you have a younger brother, you'll definitely take on more of a mentor role. I feel like when people, as guys, when you have a younger sister, you take on more of a protector role, which you don't necessarily have to do. At the end of the day, people are their own people, but you know, just help guide them. You know, be kind. That's all it is. Look after them, help guide them, be kind. But honestly, with the sentiment you came in here with, I think you're gonna smash it. To be honest, I don't see any reason why you're gonna fail.
Thank you for that.
That's okay.
That was really sweet.
Well, I know, but I think the sentiment's sweet. I think the sentiment of you coming in here is really sweet. So at which point, I think that you've kind of just, you know, because some siblings are just they're self-centered and they're just a bit like, I want to just kind of the sibling is annoying. They get in my way. I'm just gonna kind of like deal with them and move on. But the fact that you actually want to treat them right is a good thing, and that's sweet. But yeah, thank you for coming in here. You've made me smile. That's really sweet.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's problem solved. Mod, you can move them now. Do I think I felt bad. I didn't want to say make them leave, but I was like, okay, we've kind of said it now. Anyway, thank you though. That was really sweet. That's a sweet one. I genuinely mean that though. I think if your parent gets pregnant and your first thought is like, God, I want to make sure I'm going to be the best sibling I can be, then you're already on the way to be the best sibling you can be, right? It's like, if you have that urge, like, because some people will just have a sibling and be like, cool, my parents are giving me attention, and just get mad, you know? It's like, but no, you actually want to care for them. That's really sweet. Some older siblings are rude. I can't even pretend like I've been. I think nowadays, because I'm older, I definitely care about it more. But when I was a kid, I was just like, Well, I feel like one thing like I wish I'd done is just like, I could have spent more time like just playing with my brother growing up, but I was always kind of a bit of like I liked like alone things as a kid. And my brother really wanted to, like, and my brother's not like that. He really likes spending time. And I wish I'd have, like, even though it's not my favorite thing, I wish I'd have taken time out just because I know how much he values it. That's something I wish I'd done. So there, just as I know they're not in the VC anymore, but as a secondary follow-up. Sometimes your sibling, I found younger siblings really want to spend time with their older siblings because they're old and cool, and you're probably just not going to get that. You're probably just going to be like, hey, just entertain yourself. I'm going to entertain me because I feel like that. You entertain you. And I was like that. I just want to go play my video games. Can you not just entertain yourself? And my brother would be like, yeah, okay. But you can see he was disappointed, and now I'm just kind of like, I wish I'd just like been less self-centered and taken the time. That would be my advice. That would be my advice moving forward. Problem solved. Next person, please. Music Man, welcome. FNAF.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. How you doing? What's your problem? What can I help you with?
Okay, so my problem is I do not know what color to dye my hair, and I thought you would be the perfect person to ask.
And what is this, some kind of sick joke, right? Because I don't have hair. I don't have hair, so surely I'm gonna know a lot about it, right? Some sort of sick joke. Sick, twisted joke? Is that what this is?
This is a serious question.
Oh, I mean, I can answer it, but I just want to know what made you think I'd be so good at it. What was your criteria when you came here and thought Jack Manifold would really be great at this question? What really led to that? Break that down for me before we answer.
Well,
sure.
I don't know.
Ah, yeah, you don't know. You don't know.
You seem like the kind of guy that would know what color to dye someone's hair.
What, out of envy? You know what? Yeah, I want you to dye it green. Dye it green. You want to know why? Out of the envy that you must think I contain because you have hair and I don't.
Green is a good color.
Yeah, green is a good color. Yeah. Great man. Great man. Out of here. Someone said Joker pills. I've Joker pilled them. They are now, what they don't know, that individual is going to walk around looking like the Joker, and they don't even know that I did that to them. They don't even know. And then they're going to be like, my father. And bring in the next person, please. I don't know where, I went to a dark place there. Hi, welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. You can hit me with your problem.
Okay.
Huge.
So basically,
yes.
I have had like the hugest crush.
Okay.
Wait. Yes.
Okay. No, are you sure? Now I want you to make sure, right? Because you second guessed it there. Do you or do you not have this crush?
I definitely fucking do.
Okay, you definitely do. That's good. That's good to know. Because sometimes, and this is a bit of advice I'm gonna pass on. Sometimes you think you do, and then you get there, and you're like, no, I don't. You just kind of like the idea of like, this is a suit. Some people, not to cut you off, but you've got me thinking. Some people, like, you think you have a crush on a person, but then you realize you just kind of like the person, and you more are in love with the idea of being with someone, and they're actually not a very compatible person. You just kind of like them a bit, and you just kind of projected the feeling onto them. I'm not saying, you seem pretty confident. I'm not saying that's you, but you hesitated, and it made me think. But anyway, please carry on.
Yeah. No, you're fine. No, I definitely have a crush on her. Like, it's been years, man.
Years, damn.
Years.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, it's really fun. But I want advice because this so summer vacation is coming up for me.
Yeah,
and
there's 104 days of it, so you've got a long time. No, carry on, please.
I want to know like the best way to tell someone without ruining the friendship that we have. Okay.
Now, historically, I've not been very good at this, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. Because I don't really know. I think this shouldn't be your. I don't think that should be your goal, and I know that's gonna suck to hear because it definitely is shitty. But like, here's the thing, and I've said this before, but I'll say it again. Right? Are you satisfied with your friendship right now?
Yeah.
You are.
We're very close, and
So you're very close, and would you be okay going on like this forever?
no, it's really painful.
Exactly, right? This is the point I'm trying to make. So, you're in a situation that isn't particularly ideal, and you know, right, that the goal that you would like, which is getting with them, is only achievable if you tell them how you feel. However, the catch of that is you might lose the friendship that you're attached to. But what you've just self-admitted is that it's a really painful, shitty situation. And honestly, in my opinion, losing something that you're not fully satisfied with and will always, even if you like this person and you like having them around as a friend, you're always going to have that thing in the back of your mind that's like, I wish this was more. And you're never going to be fully comfortable. I think the gamble of just telling them flat out how you feel and then potentially going, OMG, me too, hold hands, right, is the gamble of that being the case is way better. Because, yeah, there's a chance that you tell them and they're like, I don't feel like that way about you, and this makes things kind of awkward now, and I'm not sure how this friendship's going to go, and it'll probably naturally fizzle out, and that kind of sucks. But at the end of the day, you were never going to be happy in the friendship. And you know what? You fucking tried, damn it. And that was a brave thing to do. And you always look fondly. And I think you should just try it. And if it works out, really good. And if it doesn't work out, it was for the best, and I mean it. But the best way to do it isn't to be weird about it. I think just kind of bring it up. I honestly just message them. Just message them and be like, hey, I have something to tell you. It's been on my mind. Just tell them. And it's going to be a bit awkward. And you're going to feel weird. But ultimately, there's nothing wrong with it. You're just expressing your feelings. If this is someone you're close with, they're going to understand. And there's a chance it makes the friendship awkward. That's the worst case scenario. Or there's a really fucking good chance that they also like you as well. And that's good. And you all smile and
it's all happiness and rainbows.
Exactly. Yeah, rainbows. That's what I'm saying. I don't think, basically what I'm trying to say is, I don't think the goal is, how do I tell them without ruining the friendship? You've just got to accept that you might, right? That's basically what I'm trying to say there. I said a lot of words, but you just kind of got to accept you might ruin the friendship and just go ahead with it. And if you lose it, it's going to suck. And I'm sorry, but it was worth it. I mean that. It's
better than being in pain for forever.
That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. That is my big bit of advice. That's the Manny code. That's what I'm calling it now. The Manny code. I implore everyone to do this. Anyway. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Manifold.
Of course. You are healed.
Thank you. God.
You cut him off. You cut him off cold. That was cold. But yeah, I mean that for everyone. I do say that about everyone. I think everyone should act accordingly. Also, mods who are dragging people into the interview rooms, if you can hear me, what may be worth doing is just dragging people from random spots, because I'm noticing you guys are dragging them from the top of the list, but obviously it's not done in joining order. It's done in what's it order? The order, what do I call it? It's done in order of names alphabetically. Maybe just drag some from the bottom as well, so everyone gets a turn. Anyway, on to the next individual war. Yes, I know it's alphabetic. I know now. Well, they've been told we're ahead of you, Schleim. Okay, good. Thank you, mods. Welcome.
Hello, Jack.
Hi.
I hear you're looking for people in need of your advice.
Well, I was more hoping people were seeking me out more than I'm looking for. I mean, I am kind of looking for them because content, but yeah. Anyway, please.
Okay. So basically, I want to be the Joker.
Okay. Now, this is a problem I can help with.
Okay, because I want everything. The voice.
You want the
costume,
voice?
Everything.
Uh-huh.
The voice.
And which iteration of the Joker you really leaning towards? Jared Leto, Heath Ledger, Joaquin Phoenix. Fuck it.
Manifold.
I mean, Jack Nicholson. Manifold. Oh, the most based individual. Okay. Right. Okay. This is how you do this. All right. Right. All you have to do is you have to realize that society, it's not everyone else, they're not like you. You're different, all right? You stand out. You're like a sore thumb in the sea of fingers. All right? And you've got to make that known. And you've got to speak your mind and shoot the shit. You got to make your jokes, do your little funny voices, dress in your funny little suits.
West.
You know what? Kanye West is rather Joker pilled. You make a good point. But yeah, all you gotta do, you gotta be like me. Can we get a Joker laugh out of you? Can I? So I don't know. I obviously I have the laugh. Can you do a?
Okay.
All right. You see, I didn't really feel like you were laughing though. I felt like you were like reluctantly going. If I have to, I really want you. I want you to make a sound that you want to make. You want to
go. Okay. Yes.
Maybe don't add the yes at the end. The yes makes you feel like you're seeking. The Joker would never seek approval. All right. He's self-assured. All right.
Oh yes. Like Mariah Carey.
Sure. Yeah, I'm sure she is self-assured.
Yes.
All right. But yeah, what else? Can we get your best? My father. Okay, this is pretty good. Carry on. Keep going.
My father, society is raining upon me, father. Father, Jack Manifold is helping me, father.
Like that? Sorry, no.
I don't think that was the line, but you know what? I think it's rather Joker-pilled of you to take it in your own direction. You know what? Yeah. I think work on the laugh. Yeah, it's still a little bit like breathy. It's still a little bit like you sound like you're really forcing it, and I think there's some work to be done there. But I think you're on your way. And fuck it, get a suit tailored, get a custom suit with ha-ha-has tailored into it. Like that one guy. I saw a boxing coat. There's a guy who makes boxing. The guy who made Minx's boxing outfit for the Creator Clash recently made a pair of Joker boxing shorts. And now, did I laugh and go, who would unironically wear these? I did a little bit. But at the end of the day, you, my friend, are coated in irony. So you can wear whatever you like.
Oh, yeah. Joker Pilates is... No, that's not clothes, is it? Okay,
Pilates
Jack,
are not clothes.
I'm taking your advice, Jack. I'm taking it.
Okay, I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you, son. Now, get out of here. Go wreak havoc on the streets of Gotham.
Peace out, Manifold.
I like that one. That was a good problem. You see, all the other problems, like, I'm giving my advice, but don't take it as gospel, because at the end of the day, I'm not a qualified person. I'm just telling you what I think. This, however, I am the expert in. The qualified individual. The only man on earth who can tell you how to do that. Please open the room. All right, we'll pop the waiting room open for a couple of seconds. The waiting room is going to pop open. People can join again for a second. The mods are going to hate me for this, but we're going to have a few more people. All right, the waiting room is open. You can join for the next few seconds while I read subs. Avoti, thank you for the 3 months. Dogface, thank you for the Prime. Kibuchi, thank you for the Prime. Fishy Sil, thank you for the 12 months. Hey, Jake, just want to say I really appreciate you so much. You are one of the best content creators out there, and I feel so lucky to be a fan of you. Thank you so much. And thank you for the 1 year. Alec, thank you for the 13 months. Cat's Dream, thank you for the 12. Seaforest, thank you for the 2 months. And Avoti, thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate you guys subbing. Really, really do. If you guys do want to sub, it really does mean a lot. We had a lot of sub drop because I was in Florida so much. And I'm going to be in Florida again. So if we could have a big sub bomb today. So when I go to Florida for a few days, in a few days' time, to do the Amaranth event, I don't get huge sub drop. It really would be appreciated. And also, if you want to attach a problem to it, I'll be reading it at the end of the stream. Anyway, I'm going to recap the room so the mods don't lag too much. And I'm going to request that we have the next problemed individual dragged in. The next Manifolder. We're just going to call them Manifolders. You're all problems. Lizzie, thank you for the gifted sub. And welcome, Sabbath.
Oh my god. Hi.
Hi. What is your problem? Hit me with it.
Wait, can I have a second?
You can have as many seconds as you need, but preferably no more than 30.
Okay. I guess, okay. Okay, me and my friend have been doing some, like, silly little streaming on Twitch together.
I like silly. I like a silly bit of whimsy. Carry on.
I have like my point isn't to get like viewers. I guess it was more just like to be able to watch back at our moments and stuff. But while I was streaming for a and don't get too jealous, but for a staggering 30 seconds, I had approximately 1 viewer. Quite amazing.
My God. Chat, we have been graced with a celebrity. Drakes. Please continue. That is pretty impressive, though. Thank you.
During that time, though, my heart was absolutely racing.
Everyone's favorite moment. This is the big Twitch moment that everyone wants.
I'm like, I guess my problem is I have a lot of anxiety when it comes to people well, I guess watching me or like I don't know. I just have a lot of social anxiety, I guess.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of viewers. You're very outgoing. It seems you're very. I don't know. How do I be more like you?
Okay, here's the thing. All right, I'm gonna show you, but I'm gonna do it with physical demonstration. All right, hold on, please.
Okay.
All right. This is how you do it. This is how you have people watch you, and you don't get worried about it. And I'm practicing this more and more. All right. Because I've been doing stuff recently where there's been like live audiences, and that one's scary because like it's not just numbers on the internet, it's like real people that are like staring at you. But I'm getting better at it, and I'm gonna show you how. Right, this is how.
Okay.
You go fuck that noise. All right. Basically, anyone who doesn't like you it sucks. They fucking suck. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, do what you want. People will naturally come because there's gonna be people that resonate, and there's also gonna be people that fucking don't like you. All right, that's just life. Fuck that noise. I don't like those people, all right? They're boring and definitely not as based as I am because they don't see what I see. But literally, no, I'm shouting and screaming, but but I just wanted to say that because it's funny, but I'm being dead serious. I mean, like, literally, the way you get past, in my opinion, being worried about what people think is simply deciding that you don't care. It's not your responsibility to have people like you. You're simply there to entertain. And there is a group of people who will come along who will be entertained by what you do. Just focus on being entertaining. Focus on what you think is good. And if you think it's good, likelihood, chances that there's someone else out there who thinks the same way. And then there's probably someone else, and there's probably someone else. And then you get in my position where there's lots of people all at once who kind of are equally as deranged as you are. And anyone who comes along who doesn't like you. No, but this is the thing, right? Like, you want to know the biggest example, right? I do every Love or Host that I get invited to, right? I love going on Love or Host. But if you ever read the comments of a Love or Host, right? I'm a very disliked individual, all right? Like, people are like, why they let the Minecrafters back? Fuck this guy, he's unfunny. Like, every time I go on a Love or Host, I get the same shit, right? Like, every single fucking time. Like, the comments of that. I'm like, fuck that. I go on there because the people who watch me, there's like people who watch me on there who enjoy it, and there's a good chunk of people that don't. But I enjoy going on there. There's people that enjoy me going on there, so fuck the rest of them, right? And that is what I'm saying. The chat really want to know your Twitch username, and I'm actually going to give that opportunity. Usually I'd be like a self-promo, but since I'm inviting you to do it, if you do want to say your Twitch, I'm more than happy for you to do that. At the end of the day, how are you going to practice what I said without having people there to watch you? And, you know, I mean, hey, fuck some of these people. They might not like you, and that's fine.
Oh my god, this is such an awesome opportunity. Thank you so much.
That's okay.
I guess if anybody wants it, my Twitch is SABBY_BATH, Sabby Bath. And
there we are. Oh my god. Woo, self-promo. Yeah. The chat are really behind this. Someone was like, yeah, fuck us. No, but at the end of the day, you go live. People will probably be there next time. Just have fun with it. Please don't be problematic. It will reflect on me. Don't be problematic. Don't say bad things. It'll reflect on me. That's my finishing words. Go into the world with you, Sabby Bath.
Thank you.
That was sweet. I enjoyed that. That one was a fun one. That's what I always say. Go follow him if you'd like. But yeah, that's what I always say to anyone. It genuinely, confidence comes from a place, at least in my case, of being a bit of a spiteful dickhead who's a little bit selfish. And basically saying, I don't give a shit what you think. If you enjoy me, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you don't like me, fuck you. You don't got to. I'm not here to make you smile. I'm here to have fun. All right? You know, and I do what I think will do best. If you don't like it, fuck off. All right? And that's what I say. That's confidence in a nutshell. And that's why I struggle with the live shows, because when I've done live shows in the past, because when I go live on Twitch, or when I go on someone else's stream, I've built myself a brand image. I feel like most people, not everyone who sees Jack Manifold is going to know the name, but anyone who knows the name Jack Manifold knows what to expect, all right, with me. So I just act myself, and I know full well that will be appropriate. However, when I do, like, the Prime Video live shows, for example, where, like when I did the boys interview, which I love. Bo, thank you for the raid. Also, Rima Hypers, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. And Dagma, thank you for the 3. I'm going to start thanking people. Also, Gridian, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I'm just going to, I'm just gonna start. Let me tell my story and then I'll start reading things. But yeah, welcome. Thank you. If you want to follow, feel free. But yes, when I do the Prime Video stuff, like when I did the fucking boys interview, right? They have 1.2k followers now. That's sick. I like that. I like that. That made me smile. But yeah, no. When I fuck brain, come on. When I do like the Prime Video stuff and stuff like that, when I did the interview with the boys, I realized when there's like a live studio, like plenty of people, because I read over to their Twitch chat, and a lot of their followers also will just know who I am because I do most of their shows at Prime Video. But the live studio audience are just fans of the boys that were just invited to go and like watch, and they don't know who this fucking goofy guy is. They don't know who this fucker is. So I don't really want to sit there and start like riffing my sort of humor because I'm like, these guys came here for a show about their show, and they didn't come here to see Jack Manifold. And that's when I get a little bit more self-conscious. But like, otherwise, when it's my content and it's not like, when I'm hosting someone else's show, I'm a little bit more reserved. But when it's my content or I've been invited to be myself, I'm in no way apologetic. You get what you get. And that's the way I am. But you were hired for you though. That's true. And that is true, and there is an element of me that comes through, but I kind of like maybe don't be like, wow, the boys is really Joker built. Like, you know, I just feel like it's probably not going to resonate. But that's definitely where I get more self-conscious. But I appreciate you saying that because that does actually help because that's my new thing because I've got more shows with live audiences coming up that I'm probably not able to speak about, but I've got more shows that I'm doing with live audiences. Some of them with big fucking live audiences like coming up, and I'm trying to learn. Luckily, I think these next ones are a little bit more focused on me being me, but I'm just trying to learn to have a bit more confidence. The Brighton gig, no, I didn't know about that till today either. So don't. Hey, I have nothing to say about the Tommy Innit live show, but you should book tickets because I will break in and forcefully shave off his beard because I hate it. Anyway, Virtual Fred, thank you for the 2 months. Hey, it's Fred. Wait, hold on. I saw a meme recently where it's like,
why is reverb on? Oh lord.
Right.
Hey, what's going on? It's Fred! Yeah, Fred! Remember Fred? Remember fucking Fred? This is how he sounded. Wait, maybe it was a little bit higher actually. Like maybe up here. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Fred! Ah! Fucking hate
Fred. No, I don't. Fred was cool for the time. Sorry, their name was Fred. It was just, you know what? It was because I was thinking about Fred yesterday. And their name was Fred. He makes music now. Oh yeah, no. The guy behind Fred's cool. I have no issue with the guy. Just the character's a little bit annoying. But like that was the early internet. The annoying orange was like the fucking most popular thing on the internet. You know, being annoying was the thing on the internet back then. So I ain't gonna, I ain't got no problem with it. Also, his dad's John Cena. John Cena. You know what? I want you to, before we move on to the next person. I want a little debate settled here. Just a stray cat, leave for 6 months. I want to settle something here. Guys. Alright? Guys. John Cena is a better actor than The Rock. And they should put him in more movies. They kind of play similar roles, but like, John Cena is like the better version of The Rock. You know what I mean? The Rock, every time he acts, just plays The Rock. Like, he gets casted as The Rock, and he's okay, I guess. But John Cena's an actual fucking actor and can play roles. He was amazing in Suicide Squad, like an actually decent actor. Anyone who's saying no is a moron. I'm sorry. I disagree with you. You're wrong. You're wrong, and I'm pissed. Read the bits. Oh, yeah, I should read the bits. Gwydion. Jack, I got the Discord notif, but I know damn well I'm not going to make it, so I'm just letting you know me and my buddy are going to attempt to fix his car. We're both 18, much like you. I'm not 18, but thank you for the sentiment. So wish us luck. We're literally using YouTube tutorials now. Have a good one. Best of luck. Please don't break the car. They're very expensive. But yeah, The Rock. Have you seen him on SNL? But consider The Rock has tig old biddies. So does John Cena, man. Don't be like that. He was great as Peacemaker. I'm sorry, no, wow. A lot of haters in the room tonight. Okay, wow. A lot of haters in the room tonight. Yikes. Move the next person. No, I don't want to see this. Welcome. What is your problem? Hit me with it.
Hello. Okay. So
Is it the fact that you're Australian? Sorry, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that.
At 5 in the morning.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why I heard the accent.
I'm heartbroken.
I'm sorry. You know what? One of my best friends is Australian. I'm being rude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because we're the best. Come on now.
Okay.
Okay. My question. I have just told my mother that I'm going to get a tattoo and the plans for all my tattoos, and she is very mad at me. She's trying everything to convince me not to get it. And she won't really talk to me. What should I do?
Without being weird, I'm like, you got to be 18 to get tattoos, right? So you're at least above 18.
I am. Yes, I'm 19. Yeah.
Okay, right. In which case, at this point, you kind of, in my opinion at least, you kind of claim the ownership on like what you put on your body, and like she can be mad, and that's like, it's not okay. She shouldn't be, because at the end of the day, I feel like, again, with the point I just made, it's not her place to be mad about, but she's your mum, and like naturally that's gonna happen. It's a very, very common thing. Honestly, I think, I mean, when did you tell her this?
Earlier today.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a few hours ago. Yeah.
Exactly. I'd say she's the likelihood is that she'll probably just get over it and realize that she's being a bit unreasonable. And if she really doesn't, then I'd still get the tattoo. I mean, what's she gonna do? Be mad about it, and then eventually she's gonna realize, what am I gonna do? Ignore my child for the rest of their life because they got a tattoo? Like, it's just not gonna happen.
Mum said temporary, swag is forever. You know.
That wasn't the point I was making, but it's not inaccurate either. It's not wrong.
Great.
She's I can't say these things. You've brought out the worst in me, and I don't know why that's happened. First the Australian thing, and now I'm about to make a comment about we'll miss her. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, but no, I'd say go ahead with it. No, of course. Now I'm curious. What tattoo do you plan on getting? I now want to know.
I literally just want to get some pretty leaves on my arm. That's it.
Pretty leaves.
Nothing big.
How can anyone be mad at some pretty leaves?
I know.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking.
I know. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
How dare
you should leave before I'm meaner. Please. Go have fun. Go enjoy your tattoos. No, of course. Thank you.
Enjoy. Bye-bye.
I don't know what came over me. I don't know what's wrong. I really don't know what I did. Heartstopper leaves. Oh, is it Heartstopper? I've not watched enough of it to know. I was such a prick. I'm sorry. That was rude of me. I was being rude. Hey, Australians across the world, I'm fucking sorry, mate. I'm sorry, mate. I didn't mean it. Anyway, we should move the next person. I'm having fun today. There's no one here. Mods, we can move them in. Wait, where have you gone? Move them, quick. Oh, thank God. Whew. Welcome.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Jack Manifold.
Hello, that's me.
Hey, I have a lot of problems.
All right, but okay. You get one, buddy.
Okay. Calm down. So I'm very demotivated about basically everything.
That's a big one.
I want to do streaming, but I'm really demotivated. I've thought about doing it for like ages, but every time I've done it like once or twice, and then I get totally demotivated, and I don't want to do it, and I'm scared because I want to do it in English, but that's not my native language, so I'm terrified of that. I want to learn to play like instruments, but I can't, and then I get terrified over not being able to play and not being motivated because it's hard to learn, and just basically everything. I'm very demotivated.
You see, this is a hard one because I also can struggle with this one quite badly. Just the kind of lack of motivation to do things, or sometimes the motivation to do the things that you kind of want to do. I know sometimes like I'll be like, I should go live today, and then I'll just be like, I really can't find it in me to do it. Sometimes I force myself. Sometimes that works because sometimes once I've done it, like sometimes if I can get myself to press the button, that's enough, and when I'm there, I'm there. And sometimes that's not enough, and I do the stream and I regret it afterwards because I find it was like really mid because I wasn't in the mood. But I found it's kind of like just kind of being very aware of end goals. And I mean, and a little bit for me, I mean, this probably isn't the healthiest way of doing it, but a little bit for me is fear. Like, I'm in a good position. I love this job, and I don't want to lose it. And I always, if I don't stream for a few days, I'm like, fuck, everyone's gonna forget about me. And that, look, I realize you're not at that point yet, but like that's, I find once you have an audience, that's a really good way of motivating yourself. As much as it's probably not the healthiest. But I'd say a lot of your fears are not a problem. Your English seems absolutely fine. I really wouldn't worry about that. You wouldn't be the first non-native speaking. Like, I mean, the biggest English speaking creator in the world is Swedish. Like, right? You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
Exactly. You know what I mean? It's like exactly. You can't. You know, there's plenty of people. I mean, Nikki, for example, German, and like, you know, there's so many people that speak outside of their native language, and people are going to allow fuck ups. Like, this is the thing. There's also a lot of people in the Twitch chat. What you got to think about is a lot of people in the Twitch chat will also be using English as a secondary language and will empathize with it, and it's also in a way kind of appealing. Like, I know like, for example, with Nikki, for an English speaking creator, she has a hugely German audience, just because a bunch of Germans who also speak English as a second language look to her and like, wow, she's in a position where she's using this. That's really inspiring. And they, you know, they kind of, you know, go and they fucking smile. But like, XQC too, exactly. Yeah, XQC is French Canadian. So I think a lot of your fears about like things, you know, I wouldn't let them get the best of you. I think you're in a good position where I think you have all the tools. It is just finding the motivation. I think honestly, what do you want from it? I think it's working out what you want from it and whether it's worth the effort. I know full well that I'm in this position now and I want to maintain it, and it is worth the effort I put in. And I think about what you want. And think about, is it really worth pushing myself? And if you find that the end goal is worth pushing yourself, then go for it. But I understand at the same time that streaming is one of these careers where it might not, it's one of these things that might blow up and it might not. And it's very hard to kind of visualize these end goals because they can feel so unrealistic. But take it from someone who was in that position and then they became very realistic all of a sudden, very quickly, that it is worth kind of just having a bit of a fake it till you make it mentality, and you know, just kind of putting yourself in the position that you've already made it and fighting as if you got to, you know, keep it going. And that tends to work. And with the music thing, I know I'm also really bad for I've not learned any instruments because it's a time sink and you start out really bad and it's frustrating. But I've heard it's one of the most satisfying processes to go through. And even me having learned like one song on a ukulele, I could say it is very satisfying. And if you have the time, it's a fun little thing to, you know. But yeah, I hope that helps in some way. I'm not the best at this either. This is one of my big issues as well. So I feel like I'm in a position where it's like, I can help you to the best of my ability, but I can only tell you what works for me. And honestly, it doesn't always work for me either. But I hope you find something packaged in that.
Thank you. You were very helpful.
Thank you.
You calmed me down also. I was very stressed before this.
Oh, no, don't be stressed about it. I think, you know, you're with streaming, it's one of these great things where it's just like, treat it like a hobby. Just do it when you have time. And hey, if it starts taking off, then sink a little bit more time into it. And then a bit more time. Then a bit more time. And then all of a sudden it becomes your job. But like, you know, it's just take it relaxed, you know? You know, if you're stressed, people will notice. And people don't want to watch someone bugging out their mind stressed. So, you know. Try and chill with it a bit.
Okay, thank you very much.
That's
Jack.
okay, of course.
Also, chat. Yes, I am Swedish. I saw people say it everywhere there. But thank you very much.
Of course. No, thank you so much. That was sweet. No, I don't like that question, and I always because it's one of my shortcomings, and I'm like, I don't know how to help you. I'm so sorry. It's a very scary thought to me. Because I also just like motivation's really hard. Also I'm opening up the VC again for a bit, so some more of you can get in there. And since there's a few of you probably just joined just now, I'm gonna open up the VC, let you guys join for a little bit, and then you know. In the meantime, Bloom XI, thank you for the Prime. Candence, Emma, thank you for the Prime. I've had one dono through with a problem on the end that I'm gonna read at the end. Jack, yay, thank you for the 6 months. Disoriented, thank you for the Prime tier 1. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Really does mean a lot. Okay, we're gonna limit back. We're gonna put the VC back to limited. Also, yes, I know Big Q is also someone who English wasn't his native language. Jack, make sure you say when you want people. They need a cue from you. Yeah, just when the conversation comes to an end, kind of. It works. Anyway, on to the next individual. I think. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi. I just wanted to ask something.
Mm-hmm.
My mom doesn't let me get a pet, so I wanted to ask you, how did I convince her to get me like a pet fish?
Just a fish is all you want?
Yeah, because I told her I was gonna buy it, but she doesn't let me buy it. She said to buy something that I will actually use.
All right, this is where I take problems into my own hands. All right, get ready to clip this. Hi, welcome, hello, mother. Right? Sorry, no, sorry. That felt. Don't clip that. That felt aggressive. Sorry. Let me correct my tone. Hello, mother. It's just a fish. It's a sweet little guy. They don't take much looking after. Literally, it's like, well, you spend a couple dollars on fish food, you buy the fish. I mean, they say they're gonna buy the fish themselves. I get the tanks a little bit much, but like, hey, if it's a little fish, it just needs a little bowl, a bit of kibble, you know. Is fish food kibble? What is it? What is fish food? I don't even know. Whatever it is, it's not very expensive. It's a little guy, all right. And you know what? And I'm gonna say it.
Jack.
The worst case scenario is the fish dies. Flush it down the loo. You know? You'll be all right. Anyway, there you are. There you are. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. I hope that gets you your fish. Take care.
Thank you.
They got cut off. Bad advice, don't flush them down the toilet. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to flush them down the toilet, in fairness. I just figured it might work. At the end of the day, you know, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It dies? That's not advice. No, I fixed the problem for them, all right? It's not advice. I just fixed it, you know? They are going to have a fish now, all right? They're going to have a fish. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Anyway, on to the next individual. Let's see what the next problem we have to tackle is. Noreen, welcome.
Thank you. My problem is I have a teacher in my class.
That's it. I mean, hey, stop it there. You know what I mean? Teachers, am I right?
That's the worst problem.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Teachers can be great sometimes. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah. So, and she keeps getting my name mixed up with some other random girl that I've never spoken with in my year. And I wanted to ask you, how can I make myself rememberable? Like, how can she remember my name?
You know what? Sometimes you can't win, right? And hey, I'm tooting my own horn here, but I'm gonna say it. I feel like I'm a pretty memorable fucker, all right? And despite that, I had this one teacher who, oh my god, he used to call. There was a kid in my class called Mark, and he constantly would mistake me with Mark. I'm like, how is Mark remotely close to Jack, like in terms of its sound as a word? Also, Mark was blonde. I have dark hair. The only similarity was we both have shaved heads and we were a similar height, right? But Mark had striking blue eyes, right? Like, you know.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the man, the myth, the legend, Mark. I forget. Of course, Abby will know who Mark is because of Sarge. But yeah, no, I constantly would mistake me with Mark. And sometimes I feel like they're just gonna do it. Sometimes some people are just bad at that. But honestly, what about you is similar to this person, would you say? Because I can see the similarities between me and Mark. I wouldn't say it's enough to mistake us, but there are like little bits there. What between you and this person is similar?
I have one similarity, and that is that we are both black. That's it.
Oh,
I live in Germany, and we're in a small town. We don't have many black people there, and in the whole year, 2 black women. I'm one of them.
This is really throwing my answer out the window, because I was like, how attached to you, right? Because I was going to ask for you that quality and then be like, how attached to that are you? Can you change it? I feel like you're probably a little bit attached to being black. So, I feel like we can't change that without violating some fucking rules or going all Michael Jackson in this bitch, all right?
Oh, okay.
I don't think we can do this. So, I don't know what the solution is. I think I don't know what to do. I was like, look, I'm like, maybe you can just change, I'm like, if you got a similar quality with this person, change that quality and see if they start differentiating you. But you can't change the fact that you're both black. So I really don't. Someone said wear a shirt with your name. I mean, it probably works, but it's a little bit much, isn't it? Do you really want to wear a shirt with your? I feel like maybe getting a hello, my name is badge could be quite funny. It's like a little bit like, because that's like a bit. Like I feel like at that point, then it's kind of funny. But only wear it in her class. Just only wear it in that teacher's class. Just make it and then everyone will know you're just doing it for her. Just wear like this, like hello, my name is. I think maybe do that. That'd be funny.
Okay, that's great.
Buy one of those badges. Tell you what, I'm gonna hold on. Wait 2 seconds. Hold on. Wait. Almost there.
That's okay.
I found you an Amazon link. Can I? Oh, I don't know if I can DM you. Hold on. Okay, I can't send it. Wait. Well, I found it. I'm just gonna look. Where's a good place to look? Is there a VC? Right. You see the no mic chat in the Discord? I'm gonna drop a link in there to a roll of "Hello, my name is" stickers. That's what you're gonna need every single time you have one of her classes. Just write that. Just write it down. Right. Because the thing is, I don't think you should have to cater for her because she can't seem to distinguish two people of the same race. I don't think you should have to cater for her, but I think it's this weird passive-aggressive little, like, get my name right thing that I think is kind of funny. And also, she can't shout at you for that. You just be like, okay, get my name right then. So I think this is the best solution, personally.
That is the best solution.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm also getting teased for that. I'm getting called her name by my classmates. Because, like,
oh, yeah, that's shitty. Yeah, no, I've been there. I got the same shit with the Mark shit. Yeah, no, exactly. No. Get that. Yeah, get the stickers. Stick the stickers on your shirt every time you got her class. I think that's probably the way forward.
I will. Thank you very, very much.
Of course. No, thank you. Thank you for giving me your problem.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was a big one, chat. That was a big one. That was bordering on Jack Manifold solve racism, and I was like, I can't do it. That one, I was bordering on that, and I sadly, it's not within my capabilities. I can't believe that. That really, I was like so confident in my answer. I'm like, look, whatever, like I was like with me and Mark, it's like we had both of the shaved heads. It's like I was too attached to get rid of it, but like what I could have done is like grown my hair out, and then he wouldn't have done it anymore. But like when she was like, oh, it's because we're both black, I was like, oh my lord, there's nothing you can't change that. Shit. Well, we tried our best. Anyway, guys, let's bring in the next victim. I mean, client, patient, person with a problem, manifolder. Let's bring him in. Welcome.
Oh, hello. Hold on, let me turn down the stream.
That's okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry, my audio was lagging.
It's alright. Fix the audio and then, hey, on to the problem.
Yeah, I fixed it. No worries.
Huge. Right. What is the problem at hand?
Do you have any personal tips on how to become like a better or like grow as a streamer?
I do. I can't say they're particularly concrete, but I'll give you the same advice I give everyone because I feel like it's streaming. A lot of it's very personalized, and I obviously don't know you or what you do. So I kind of got to give you this kind of generic advice, but I think it's very sound, and it's that you should. There's two ways of going as a streamer. You either become like a Fortnite ninja type who's known for like Fortnite, and that's kind of your thing, or you go for like variety, like someone like Sneak. Now, variety tends to grow slower, but it usually means you build an audience that's really there for you, and you kind of have a lot more freedom. I personally am a big fan of the variety option. But if you kind of want quicker and more like surefire growth, then I'd say stick to one thing that really works for you. Like I did it originally with like the kind of Dream SMP stuff. I'd also say pick something you enjoy and you truly enjoy. Otherwise, you're going to hate yourself when you realize that you're doing something you don't like. What else? I'm trying to think. And like my one thing is obviously most of the time people when they start streaming are usually streaming to like 0 viewers, right? They're sat there just kind of doing it. Don't let that trick you. Don't let no one's watching, I can just sit here and not talk trick you. Basically act like there's people there and just kind of commentate and speak so that when people do show up, they're instantly engaged into what you're doing. People will just click in and click off if you sat there doing nothing. You're just playing a game like everyone else on the platform, you know?
Yeah, I normally have I normally talk with a friend who's also in a voice chat with me, or I have like one of my friends be on the stream watching.
Yeah, that helps a lot, but I 100%, and I definitely say that's huge, but just then in that case, just keep a close eye on chat, and the second something comes through, be ready to, engage with them. kind of put, especially at a smaller size, you definitely need to put chat engagement first because that's what's going to keep people around. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's my advice. That's my kind of big sort of Jack Manifold's guide to Twitch advice.
You're an amazing streamer, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I
It
really
means a
like
lot.
your stream.
Thank you. That means a lot. Seriously. Thank you so much. Anyway, I'm glad I could help. Or I hope I helped. I'm glad if I did. That's more what I mean. All right. Brilliant. Take care.
Okay, take care.
Very fun. Very, very fun. All right. The waiting room is getting big now. There's been a lot of people that have been interviewed and vetted. All right. So nice. Very nice. User, chat. Look. As much as I'd love to give away everyone's user, the reason I'm purposefully not doing it every single time is because I want to do more of these streams in the future. And if people, what will happen, as much as I don't want to be shitty about it, is if people notice that every time someone comes here and asks about Twitch, I give away their username. This is just going to become the, come say your Twitch username on the Jack Manifold stream. And I want it to be more than just streaming advice. You know what I mean? I kind of want it to be like advice. And I'm happy to give streaming advice. And I'm happy to give out names every once in a while, but I don't want to give it out every single time because this will just... What will happen is the next episode will only be people with Twitch problems because they just want to, I don't want to be a shit about it, but like that's just kind of the way it goes. I'm not accusing of the people who are coming in today of like just wanting to come in here to self-promo. I don't think any of them did. But I know what will happen is you'll slowly start getting those sort of people creep in. Also, I've opened up the room again. If you want to join, feel free. You'll be within a chance. We're in with a chance of getting your problems solved live. It's going to turn into free monetization stream. There's definitely a chance. And I don't want it to be that. Anyway. Okay, we opened it up. Okay, huge. Right. On to the next individual, please. Also, 80OX, thank you for the 20 months. Holy shit, that's huge. Welcome. Hello. You scared me a little bit. That was a loud noise. Hi. Hello. Can I ask you? Oh, I need a minute. Oh my lord, ruined by the fucking dinner bell. No, the call for dinner's taken them out. They're gone, they left the fucking PC. The call for dinner, it's ruined them. Oh, I hope they have a good meal at least. Fucking hell, oh, it's got me laughing. Shit. Oh, the fucking dinner bell's had him. Jesus Christ. Lord almighty. God, that's too much for me. Oh my god. God, I wonder what they were having though. I hope you enjoy your dinner if you see this. ADOXO, again, thank you for the 20 months total. Anna J420, thank you for tier 1. And Bunny Shoe, thank you for 2 months. There's a few more donos with problems that we'll get to at the end as well. Oh, Natalie, thank you for the 14 months. Anyway. Enjoy your dinner chatter. I agree. Anyway, let's drag someone else in. Let's hope they don't have to go for the dinner as well. Also, that sounds like a British woman shouting dinner. It's 9 p.m. Who's eating at this time? My god, that's a late dinner. That was a British individual from what I could hear as well. Sorry. Someone's joined. I didn't mean to ignore you, please. I was just addressing the chat. Welcome.
Boss man.
Mhm.
My problem is I need to be as cool as you. I don't know how.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, it's the best problem ever because I'm not as cool as you and I need to be as cool as you,
I feel that, and I've been told this plenty of times, let me tell you.
Yeah, well, obviously you have, Kin.
Of course. And I mean, hey, it's going to be a long road, it's going to be a long road, trecherous.
Yes,
and you might not make it. Few people out there can ever get to this
1% of people make it.
Hey, I'd argue less, but let's not get into the statistics. All right. But what you got to do, all right? Get that buzzer, King. You need to shave that head, all right?
Oh no.
Yeah, well, exactly. You're fumbling at the first hurdle here, all right? I'm hearing doubts, all right? You're gonna be a quitter?
No, I will.
Exactly.
My head.
First thing is the head's shaved, all right? That's the first step,
Okay.
right?
Well,
That's
bye
gonna
my
allow
hair.
the free flow of the thoughts. It's gonna allow you to
Okay,
have the
bye my
cool
hair.
quips, all right? The brain's gonna be freed, aerated. It's gonna be
Okay.
amazing. You're gonna
Well.
love it. All right.
There goes my fluffy hair.
Exactly, you know, and hey, people, and there's gonna be people in your life that hate it, and there's gonna be people in your life that put you down, and they're gonna look at you, and hey, they did it to me my whole life. People are like, why don't you grow your hair out? Let me tell you, the reason you are so cool is because you can fight back. All right, everyone respects.
Technically, it's fair you shave your head because you don't have to use any shampoo or conditioner.
I do actually.
You know,
you do have to use shampoo
Really?
still. Yes. It's still hair, King.
Okay, well, that sucks.
It will still
Yeah,
get
but
greasy and shit. You do have to shampoo it still.
It's shaved though.
Yeah, but there's still a bit of hair. Like, look, there's still hair
Well.
here. You know, you gotta look after it. Don't please when you shave your head. If you go ahead with this, please shampoo it.
No. Your head used to be more shaved.
Yeah, and it will be as of tomorrow when I go get a haircut. But
okay, good kid.
you know, anyway.
Yeah.
That's step number 1. Next, all right.
Yep.
Find your thing. You gotta unapologetically find something funny that no one else understands. All right, that's me usually. I'll be laughing at shit, and everyone will be looking at me like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
You know, there was a period in my life where the phrase "my wife" was hysterical. All right, you just gotta find your thing and laugh at it. All right, that's up to you though.
Yeah, I usually laugh to like random stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, have you seen that one video of that person in the kayak that said, "I ride a kayak and a wife."
Right. Well, no, I haven't. But your little at the end really sold me on how funny it is. So maybe I will have to give it a watch.
It's literally everywhere. If you just search up kayak than a wife, it will come up, and it's oh my god, it is. But it is British humor. It's its finest.
I looked up kayak wife.
Kayak.
Woman who pleaded guilty in fiance's kayak death. ABC News. I'm guessing this isn't it.
No.
Right. Well, I think.
It was.
What are you laughing at death? What are you laughing at death? What are you? Right? What are you laughing at death? Yeah, very joker-pilled of you. You're on the right tracks. Anyway, I think you're already on the right way. All you gotta do is shave your head, and you're making leaps and bounds, King. I'm glad I could help you.
Yes, thank you, Ken. I will shave my head.
Hey, I'm glad.
Pog.
That's all right. That's the end of the conversation, Mod. That was the. Thank you so much. Death is funny. Death is not actually funny. I was more just referencing the bit in Joker where he's like, "You think it's funny? You think those 3 guys being killed in the subway is funny?" And he's like, "I did, and I'm tired of pretending that it's not." Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to get all Joker pill on you there. Please bring in the next individual. Unlock the VC? Alright, we'll unlock the VC for a second while we speak to this individual. Hello, welcome.
Oh my god.
Not him. Different guy, but hey, welcome either way.
Hello.
Hey.
Before I start, thank you for streaming. You've gone through really rough times.
Oh, that's okay. You don't have to thank me. Hey, I get paid to do this. I don't do it out of goodwill. What do you think I am, a charity? You know? But I'm glad I helped.
Oh my! I never thought I'd ever speak to you or anything like that. Anyway, I got this cat mask stuck in my head. I put old milk in it. I can't get off.
What the fuck?
No.
The fuck problem is this, man? Why'd you do this?
I can't get off. Help me!
The muffled scream. Wait, so you're telling me you are currently wearing a cat mask filled with milk?
Yeah.
How are you breathing?
Straw.
Straw. Just a little straw. Wait, what? How is it stuck?
Too small.
Too small. Like, surely, just have you got scissors? Just cut it open, man. I think you're gonna have to sacrifice the cat mask here. Maybe do it near a sink so you don't spill milk all over the floor.
I'm anti-scissors, mate. And knife.
You're anti-scissors and knife?
Yes.
Why?
Sharp.
Hey. Too right, brother.
Yeah.
fuck? I mean, this puts you in a difficult. I mean, how you feel about scalpels?
Sick. It's good. It's good.
You like scalpel? I mean, you got scalpels lying about the gaff.
Yeah.
A practicing surgeon, I see.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I'd love to have surgery done by a guy that can't even remove a cat mask from his head. That fills me with utmost confidence. I mean, hey, maybe, is anyone around?
No.
I don't think I can suggest scalpeling your own face. I think that's
fine.
No, I don't think you will. I think the fact that you've been incapable of even removing a mask from your head dictates to me that you're potentially not the most like what is it, like your motor skills aren't possibly the most apt. So you know, maybe don't do that. Can you not just rip the mask? I mean, how big are your arms?
Small. 2 inches.
Those are some small arms. T-Rex arms,
yeah.
King.
Yeah, the girth is not girthy enough.
Hey, I've been there, you know.
Yeah.
What about? Have you tried drinking the milk? Because then maybe the milk is acting as some sort of adhesive. Maybe if you slurp up the milk, right? Put on a Markiplier video. That should fill you with the strength to do it. And then just chug all the milk in the mask. Hopefully that should allow it to be removed. If not, at least it'll give you an easier time breathing, so you can go to the hospital.
Okay. Thank you. I'm lactose, but I'll try.
Hey, just sit on the bog. Go to the toilet. I mean, the milk's coming with you. You know, go sit on the toilet. Have a gulp of the milk. Also, what do you mean you're lactose? You mean you're lactose intolerant? I assume you're not made of lactose.
Both.
But right, you're in a peculiar. I'm anatomically confused by you because you've got 2-inch arms. You're made of lactose, and you've got a cat mask stuck on your head. What sort of eldritch horror are you?
All of them.
Right. Well, can we remove this guy, please? I'm scared now. I'm terrified. Please, can we have him gone, please? Thank God. Whew. My Lord. Oh my God. Sounds like a normal Tuesday, not gonna lie. But it doesn't, does it? It doesn't sound like a normal Tuesday at all. It sounds like a weird Tuesday. Sounds like a crazy Tuesday. Sounds like a crazy fucking Tuesday. Right? Bring someone else in. My God. Crazy Tuesday. God, don't even get me started on Crazy Tuesday. Hey, welcome. Sorry, I was just getting I was in sorts about Crazy Tuesday and how crazy it is. Someone said, hope they get it off. I thought they said, I hope they get off. I thought, that's disgusting. But never mind. They said, get it off. You do need to unmute so you can ask your question, though. I will suggest that is the... I tell you what. First problem. Gonna fix it for you. Click the unmute button. All right. Well, we tried. Mods. Yeah. Next person. Welcome.
Hello?
Hi.
Okay.
Okay.
Just nervous.
That's okay.
So, I have this problem. That's why I'm here.
Most people do.
Yeah. And I have this like baby cousin. He's like a year, little less old, I think. And I'm just kind of cold to him. I've never really liked babies. I mean, I want to be nicer to him, but I just don't know how.
I would say I'm not a huge baby fan either. I find them kind of difficult. Young children I find confusing because I kind of use humor as my social crutch, but kids don't really get it. So I don't really know how to speak to them. So I get you. Children are difficult. I would say with the kid being, I mean, as long as you're not being actively mean to it, then I'd say Jesus Christ. If you're not being actively mean to like the kid, I'd say you're not doing too bad, because ultimately babies, like, it's not gonna remember and hold a grudge. It's not gonna be like, oh, you were a dickhead when I was 1. You know, it's like, as long as you're just being all right to it, not actively antagonizing it, just treating it all right, then you're doing good. I'm not the person to ask on how you really act around babies, because I don't really get them. I hear they like that game where you put your hands in front of your face and disappear like magic. That's about it, really. That's all I know.
Thank you.
Hey, you're more than welcome. I hope that helps you, Be kinder to babies. On to the next person. I didn't know where to go with that one. Oh, they're here. Hello. Welcome.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Wait, I'm gonna... Okay, I muted that tab. Hello.
Hi. What is your problem? Hit me with it.
Okay, so it's a long story.
I'm here.
So,
I'm here for a while.
Okay, that's good. So I'm in uni and our classes are still online.
Right.
So
Which sucks. I did online classes. They suck.
Yeah, it's very stressful, honestly. And my classmates and I don't get along.
Right.
Because there's this one time, I don't know why, but my uni has like no concrete plan for in-person classes. So in our GC, in our group chat, we were joking about it and stuff like that. And I sent a reaction picture of somebody who looks confused. There was no swears, no middle finger, nothing like that. Mm-hmm. But two of my classmates said it was rude for some reason. Like, we were all joking, and I decided to add to that. And since then, they've been ignoring me. But what's worse, is that we have 3 semesters, right? Mm-hmm. And I've been unmotivated in uni. I haven't done any of my works yet. We're like halfway through the semester and I haven't done anything. And then next year, right, face-to-face classes start, so it's gonna be worse. And then I'm gonna finally see my shit-ass classmates in person. Like, I don't know what to do about like my unmotivation.
I don't really get it.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would they be so mad at a reaction GIF? I'm trying to work out.
Idea. I don't know either.
I'm just trying to work out why they're so bothered about it. I'd say if there's nothing to be bothered, I wouldn't worry too much because they're just being like, it sounds like there's no reason for them to be upset. They're just being a bit weird. At which point, that's not on you. Just kind of like live your life, I guess. I don't really know. I mean, I'd argue, hopefully, that since you're in university, they'll be mature enough just to kind of leave you to your own devices since they've clearly got some problem with you now. Probably just leave you alone when you get to in-person classes. I don't really get it, to be honest. I'm like really a bit like confused, to be honest. Someone said, is there another reason, or is the picture just a catalyst? Is there any other bad blood prior to this, or was it just out the blue they were just like, that's rude, and then they just stopped talking to you?
So because I moved to their section, because in my uni you can move sections every semester,
sure.
And I moved to theirs, and they were welcoming at first, until our history subject where my professor made us have like a PowerPoint to introduce ourselves.
Right.
And then like after that, they've been less welcoming. Not really like cruel to me, but more awkward.
What was in your PowerPoint? What did you put in there? What did you? I behead goats. You know that might have like. What was the information in the PowerPoint roughly, without like doxing yourself too badly?
Like fun facts about myself, like I watch Minecraft streamers.
Were there more reaction GIFs? This is what I'm thinking. Is there a trend here? Were there more reaction images in the PowerPoint?
No, there were none. The reaction thing happened last month.
What?
And the PowerPoint thing was like October, I think, or December.
Dream antis. That's the only solution. They're dream antis. That's all it is. They're big. I don't know.
Makes sense.
They just hate him, and then now they hate you. I don't know. I actually genuinely don't know. It sounds like they just randomly decided to take a problem with you, and that's kind of all. And that's it. And like, I know that sucks. It's not nice to know that, but I guess I'd say feel good about the fact that it wasn't on you. It seems they're just randomly deciding to have an issue, and just kind of they're antis. You know what? They're haters. They're haters. All right. That's what it is. Yeah. You got haters, all right? You know what? You know what I say? That's fucking cool as hell. You're so fucking like, you stand out that much. You got haters, all right? That's fucking cool, all right? Roll with it. Go back to uni next year. Be like, nah, fuck my haters. My haters rolling up.
Yeah.
There you go. But no, I don't really know. I can't give you much advice because I don't think there's much you can do. I think just live your life. Fucking Fuck the haters, you know what I mean? That's all I can really say.
Yeah.
Someone in chat said all the hot bitches have haters, so there you go. Take that away with you.
Let's go.
Anyway,
I saw. Sorry. I saw someone say that I sound Filipino, and they're right. I am Filipino.
That's pretty good. Chat are really good at guessing accents, because someone in chat also said Greek though, so some of them aren't.
No.
But hey, good guess, chat. Anyway, I hope I could help you.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. It makes me feel a lot better, honestly. Thank you.
I'm glad. I'm glad. All right. Take care. Have fun at uni. I don't get that. Why? Some people just fucking decide they have a problem sometimes, and it pisses me off. You know what I mean? Like the people will just decide, all right, you know, I'm gonna open up the waiting room for a bit longer because it's so slowly dwindling in numbers, and I think we could do with some more people going in there because there's still plenty of people in the stream who probably want to join. If you want to join, discord.gg/jackmanifoldTV, waiting room 1 right at the bottom of the chat of the channels is gonna be the one you want to join. I've left it open for a little bit. The mods are gonna hate me, but I will eventually open it back up. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it open while we move on to the next person. Can we move the next person in? Is Phil in chat? Sounds like they learned more about you and decided to shun you because reasons, I guess. Fuck them, they weren't real friends, it sounds like. Literally, Phil, you make such a good point. Fuck the haters. Anyway, welcome. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, what's your problem? Hit me with it.
I'm almost out of crackers.
You almost had a crack?
Yeah.
And you came on my stream and you said the word biscuits. Call them biscuits.
I'm not finished. I'm sorry.
Yeah! Move them! Remove them! I can't help them! Move the mods! Move them! I don't know what to do! They're saying the word! Mods! Oh. My life flashed before my eyes. I thought it was fucking Hassan Piker. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. They said the word. Can you believe that? My god, TOS. Bear that in mind. And the mods let them through the interview with that. My god. My god. Oh, my god. We're not going to help anyone who says words like that. My goodness. Anyway, please. Next person, move them in. And then I'll probably lock off the waiting room in a second. Welcome. Someone just joined. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. What's your problem? Hit me with it.
Okay, so basically, I have a lot of writer's block right now, which sucks. Because, like, I love writing songs and music and poems, but I just have nothing, and it sucks.
You see, I'm no writer, so this is kind of a difficult one for me. And I'm kind of not writer's block particularly, but like you know, I got to come up with stream ideas and stuff like that. And I'd say it's a similar sort of thing where like you kind of you're looking for ideas and you can't find them. Sometimes I find kind of indulging yourself in media can help for inspiration. So like I don't know. So you say you write songs and stuff, right? It's like indulge yourself, you know, go listen to some music, go find some new albums, and like new shit as well. Not shit you already know. Like go find new shit. And what you'll often find a lot of inspiration there. When I took my big YouTube break, I spent a good chunk of it just finding new YouTubers to watch, to see if I could find something to inspire me. Because part of the reason I took the break was because I was just struggling to come up with ideas I was passionate about. And now I'm back and I've got plenty, you know. And then also just kind of do things you enjoy. A part of your art, you know. There's a saying that's like, and I'm gonna paraphrase it horribly and butcher it, but like the idea being that you are like your art is like kind of like there's a part of you in your art. That's what I'm trying to say, and kind of doing stuff you enjoy and like, you know, kind of doing things that make you you. You'll probably also find some sort of creative inspiration the kind of natural creative inspiration that you have and that gives your work your flair. You'll probably find through doing things that you enjoy. Go do shit that you enjoy doing. Is my other sort of half of that. Go indulge yourself in media and go do things that you enjoy doing and just kind of take it chill. I find stressing about writer's block makes it worse. And the best way is just kind of accept that it's not there right now. You can't do anything about it, and just go do some stuff and wait for it to come back. It'll happen. I think that's how I tend to.
Yeah, thanks.
That's okay. That tends to be my sort of advice with the kind of lack of ideas. So I'm sure it translates over to some degree. But yeah, I hope I could help.
Oh yeah, definitely. Thanks.
No, thank you. Take care. I like that one. I think that's a good... I think that's been my most solid advice yet. You know how I said, like, I'm not qualified. I'm just saying... VC is gone. It shouldn't be gone. It should just be, like... Let me see. I'll open it back up again. Sorry. Okay, we'll open it back up. Cool. It's open. It's open. It's not gone. You just have to be verified to join it. So you have to verify yourself within the server, as all. Just we don't want people, like, joining and spamming. But yeah. Anyway. Let's drag in the next person. Let's see who's down to talk. Welcome. Hello. Welcome.
I wrote down my question.
That's okay. Grab your notes.
Okay, my notes app open. So, basically, one of my big goals in life is to be like, like successful, because I like being in the spotlight, not like famous, but just like successful. Except like with streaming and everything, it's a very competitive like industry. Numbers are like a huge thing. So like, how do you as a streamer like just focus on doing like what you enjoy without just like focusing on like how many viewers you get or whatever? It's
hard. I don't think I'm fully there yet. I don't think anyone really... no, there are a couple of people I know of, but there's very few people that are completely there yet. Everyone, like when they have an idea that they know is going to do well, like puts a little grin on their face, I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to be more... Because like when I first started out, I was just like, I was growing really fast. I was like, I just want to keep this going. I want to train moving. Going to be the fucking biggest. And then I kind of got to here and it's like... The stuff that was helping me grow wasn't stuff I really wanted to carry on doing. Not that I wanted to give up on it, but I wanted to try new things, and maybe they weren't going to make me grow as much. But I just kind of wanted to, like, what's the point in having this audience and this platform if I can't enjoy it? So I just kind of started doing things that I wanted to do more. So like this idea, like I just wanted to do this, so I did it. And I've got plenty of ideas in my brain that probably perform better, but I wanted to do this, so I did it. And I think people like Phil are really good at this, and like Sneak as well. It's just kind of like, getting to a point where you're like, become comfortable. Be like, you know what? This is good enough. I'm able to live comfortably. I have enough money. I have enough, and I'm just going to maintain and do what I want with what I have. And that's like kind of that's, I think once you've got that mentality, you'll be able to do that. But there's nothing wrong with either solution. You can be really growth focused. I know plenty of people that are super growth focused, and like, I think that there's nothing wrong with that. I think having a goal and setting your mind to it's really fun. I personally at this point am less growth focused than I used to be, and I'm more just like, I just want to kind of make good content that people who follow me can enjoy, that I enjoy, and I want to be able to live off of it because that gives me more time to make the content. Yeah. I think that's where I am right now. But of course, obviously, if a big growth opportunity comes up, I'm not gonna fucking shake my head at it and turn it down. I like, obviously everyone wants to grow, but I think that's kind of the happy middle ground. But I said there's nothing wrong with either direction. You can be completely growth focused and you can be no way growth focused. Doesn't matter. Yeah. You're completely fine with any of them. Just don't be a dick. Like that's basically what it is. I feel like a lot of people become dicks when it comes to like trying to grow quicker. Just don't do that. Don't backstab people. Don't be a dick about it. As long as you're not being a dick about it, that's fine.
Thank you very much. Also, I'm going to thank exclusive chat for manifesting that I get in here. This is all thanks to them.
Their candles and their writing down really did it.
Yes.
They're the stage. I don't know many other stages of manifesting. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you.
Really look up to Sneak regarding that issue. So do I. And Phil. Phil and Sneak are the same. I look up to both those guys. I especially look up to Sneak. Out of the two, I don't know why. No offense to Phil. I don't know why. I think Sneak's just said some things to me that really helped me like kind of relax into it, because I definitely used to be way more bothered about like numbers and stuff. And I'm still there, but I'm getting better. I'm getting way better at not caring. I'm in a good enough spot. I earn enough money. I have enough fun. I have enough of an audience to do things I enjoy. I don't need to be any bigger. I could be, and I would have more money, and I would do better things, I'm sure, but I'm completely content with what I have. And, I think, I don't know, my whole life I've kind of been one of those people that strives for more constantly, and it's like I got to a point where I realized there's always in this position I'm in right now, I could always have more, and I got to reach a point where I'm kind of satisfied. And I'm not saying I'm done growing. Like, I'm still doing things that I want. I'm still trying to grow my brand constantly. Everyone is, but I'm just way less. It's not my number one focus anymore, I would say, which is cool. I'm back, Vodka. Thank you for the Prime. Also, thank you to Capitola for the 2 months. Nora Nupsy for the two months as well. Kiwi Swag for the tier 1. Kenzie Swag for the 14 months. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for all the subs. We're 4 subs away from the sub goal, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And obviously not far from the big sub goal as well, so thank you for being here. Anyway, how do I verify my account in the server? In the rules channel. Also, I think Discord is just a little bit glitched. The waiting room is just a little bit bugged. So there's just a lot of people in the waiting room, and it's bugging. So if you can't see it, don't feel too bad. There's nothing you can really do. I apologize. Discord break, you know? Anyway. The next person, please. Yeah. What was that noise? Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hit me with your problem.
I could probably hear you in the background. That was your stream.
It was me. I made the weird
Hello.
noise. My God. I'm ashamed. Anyway. Hit me with your problem.
Hi. Okay, so I'm asking this on my friend's behalf.
Okay.
She said, "Help! I'm American," and I don't know what to do with that.
It's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. It really is. Because at the end of the day, it's an awful position to be in. But you know, I'd say I think what makes Americans so chronically American is their lack of worldview. America's a very big place, and a lot of people have never left it. A lot of people have never even left their state, and the people like don't realize that the rest of the world is quite different. And I think as an American, the way to be less chronically American is to travel and look into the rest of the world and absorb other cultures, and you'll realize. And because I love America, like I love visiting, but like I
think it's important to say that she mostly lives in Canada.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I've never been to Canada. I don't know how different it is from America. But I'd say probably enough where now I'm confused. Why are they very American if they live in Canada?
Because they also live in the U.S. Their parents are just weird. I don't know how to put it.
I thought you were going to say divorced. Never mind.
They are divorced.
Oh, and weird? My God. Pick a struggle. You know what I mean?
Weird.
Anyway, no, I'd say, maybe travel. I don't know, go Europe, go to Asia, look around, travel. That's traveling. I like traveling. Travel.
Okay.
That's my advice.
I'm not sure what I expected. It was not genuine advice. But yeah, I'll let her know.
What did you think I was gonna do? I was gonna go boo.
I don't know.
Be British, drink tea, queen. Is that what you wanted? Is that more manifold? Is that more on brand?
No, that's not what I meant.
Likely story.
Okay.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming out here and trying to help your friend. It's very sweet of you. All right. Take care.
Bye.
On to the next individual. Welcome. Cool profile
Hello.
picture. I like it.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, you're welcome. Wait, did I just hear my own voice in the background, or did someone else say you're welcome? That really threw me off.
I lost my headphones. I don't know where they are.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. I just got a little bit scared for a second there.
Oh, I think someone stole them. Like my school, we got some thieves at my school. They're crazy.
Are you at school right now?
No,
Oh.
I'm not. I'm not. I have
Okay.
it's like finals week, and I have like a day off. So, cause
I'm sick of these exams. They are ruining. You guys all hate them. I hate them as well. No one's available for the streams. Everyone's busy. My God, can we get it over with? That's my advice. Anyway,
wish.
what's your problem?
I don't want to piss you off, but I was gonna ask more Twitch advice.
No. There's nothing wrong with asking Twitch advice. Sorry, when I said that on stream,
Yeah.
I more just meant like, there's nothing wrong with that. I just don't want it to be purely that. But of course, if you want to ask about Twitch advice, then ask it.
I don't stream on this account. This is like my strictly viewing account, but I want to know.
You're talking to me via Discord, so you don't realize it's not a Twitch account.
Oh, I know. I was just okay. Never mind. I wanted to know how you go about like connecting with people and stuff, because I know it's hard to I don't know how to say it, like how you like go about streaming with other people that you've never met, you know?
I don't think I've ever really done it with anyone I've never met. Usually we'll get in contact off stream, and sometimes that is someone sees me and goes, hey, you look cool, I'd like to, and we speak, and I think they're cool and we speak. Or sometimes it's someone I met with like through friends, or like I've never streamed with anyone. I've just not messaged someone and went stream with me. You know, like I've always met them through another source. So I think it's I don't know, meet people. You know, go into similar communities, find streamers of similar sizes, and find people you like, and they'll likely want to stream with you as well. Everyone's benefited with collaboration. That's why we all do it so much. So I'd say just find people of a similar size. There'll be communities filled with streamers.
A whopping 5 followers.
Exactly. There'll be plenty of people out there with 5 followers.
Plenty of people who average 2 viewers. Yes.
Huge. I mean that's the majority of Twitch. You actually have the biggest pool of fellow streamers, since that like the majority of Twitch is at that point.
Multiple fish in the sea.
Exactly. You have the biggest ocean to play with. So yeah, just go find communities of people, you know, and there you are. Everyone in chat saying I have 0. That is most of Twitch. Don't feel bad. 2 is more than most streamers get. Yeah, true. Be thankful for you too, man. But anyway.
Yeah. All right.
I hope that helped.
Thank you. It did.
Of course. Take care.
Me too.
Wow, someone just got straight in here. Oh no, it's a mod. Never mind. I thought someone just got straight in here with a problem. I was like, my god, that was an urgent one. Welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Manifold. I've got a problem and I'm not sure what to do.
Hey, that's what I'm here for.
See, I've dropped my food and I'm really not sure.
Oh, what was it? What food was it?
Sandwich.
Oh, you're not that fucker from earlier who had to go for dinner, are you?
Nah, I'm not, unfortunately.
Imagine if you'd been called for dinner and then dropped your sandwich, my lord. I mean, was it a messy sandwich? Did you have to clean it up? Is it going to be like a pain in the ass to clean up, or is it just like...
Well, I'm scared to pick it up because I think it might bite me, but like...
What do you... Right, now you're being ridiculous. Now you're being silly. What do you mean it's going to bite you?
Well, it's kind of like... It's looking at me a bit. And it's a bit like... Yeah, right. I don't know.
And have you consumed anything prior to consuming the sandwich? Possibly psychoactive that may cause you to think a sandwich is looking at you.
I had a bag of Quavers.
Right. I mean, I don't eat Quavers personally, so maybe there is something.
Oh, shit.
What do you mean it's looking... I don't get it. I don't understand.
It's just sitting there, and it's looking at me.
What, with his little olive eyes? Is it like one of the... Is it like the heavy TF2 sandwich with a little olive in it? It's got 2 little olive eyes. He's using his little sandwich flaps as mouths. I mean, lips. I don't fucking know. I'm trying to anatomically understand this, alright?
It's like... So it's sat there. And it's looking at me. That is all I can...
Alright, this is what I'm going to say to you. You, my friend, and I mean this, and hey, I'm not here to rub your ego, but at the end of the day, this is true. You are stronger than a sandwich, alright? I have full confidence you could overpower a sandwich. If you go to grab that sandwich and that sandwich fights back, you fight harder. Put it in your mouth. Eat it. I mean, maybe actually it's been on the floor. Maybe just I mean, how long's it been on the floor?
Like, fuck, I don't.
Is it a clean?
Like
how clean's the floor? How clean's the floor? And how I fucking know.
It's a pretty clean floor.
If the floor's clean, then maybe just start eating it. You know, maybe start if you pick it up and it starts fighting back, just go just eat it. You know, take a big bite. That should.
What if it bites me first?
You know what? You're Ardy. It doesn't have teeth. It's a sandwich. You know, what's sharp in a sandwich? Crisp sandwich, maybe. That's disgusting. You don't strike me as one of those people.
Yeah, that's
those sick
not me.
Fucks. You know, I don't think you're one of those people. So you'll be fine. You know, it'd be like being like chewed on by a pensioner. It's just gums. You know, you'll be fine.
It's like my grandma.
Exactly, friend. You're gonna be okay. I think you can fight this sandwich. I say pick it up, fight back. Take back the power.
I'll scrap the sandwich.
You scrap the sandwich, friend. That's all I can say.
Oh, fuck.
You can do this.
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay.
It's looking at me again. I don't know what to do.
You gotta look it back in the eyes and go, I'm gonna eat you, and then just grab it and just all the while screaming and then just eat it. That's my suggestion.
All right, big manifold. I'll go try that.
Okay. Proud of you,
big man.
Goodbye. I reckon they made that problem up. I'm gonna be honest. I think that was a lie. I don't think that sandwich is looking at them at all. I don't even think sandwiches can bite people. I just played into it because at the end of the day, sometimes when someone suffers from a delusion, you can't help them without first playing into it a little bit, you know? I don't know if that's actually true. Don't take that as medical advice. It might be wrong, but hey. Let's bring in the next person. Bread. Welcome. Alright, I'm judging by the lack of sound. I've determined your problem. Your problem is that you don't have a mouth. Now, I don't know what sort of evil witch's spell you've been placed under, and I don't know what you did to anger this evil green witch to place this hex upon you. And honestly, I'd rather not get involved. I'm terrified. I don't want to be on the wrong side of an evil green witch. I've had a curse placed on me before. You know, I've had an evil curse placed on me before by an ex-girlfriend of mine, and it's yet to take effect. And hey, maybe you've crossed the same evil green witch. So I'm sorry. You're gonna have to go. Mods, remove them. Remove them. Bring in the next person. I can't deal with this. They weren't talking. Welcome. Sorry, we had a bit of an incident with an evil green witch there. So apologies for you know. If I seem a bit flustered, but please, hit me with your problem. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, sorry. So I have, like, really bad art block right now.
Okay.
And, I was wondering if you could give me something very random to draw.
Oh, this is fun. I thought you were going to ask for advice on the right... Because I was going to give you the same advice I gave the writer's block person, but this is fun. Yes, you should draw a stormtrooper from Star Wars. And he's got Kirby. Kirby's small. He's like hand size. And he's holding Kirby in his hand. And I don't know where it goes from there. Stormtrooper's holding Kirby in his hand. They're having some sort of interaction. You can work it out from there. I trust you.
All right.
I trust you from that point.
All right.
Equally to the chat. Hey, tweet it with the hashtag jackmanifold fan art. You don't have to integrate me in there, but you can do.
I don't use Twitter.
Well, all right. You can't tweet it, but other people. If anyone else wants to steal this idea and draw it as well, feel free. I want to see this now. Now I actually want this art to exist. So go forth into the world. Draw something cool.
Yes, sir, big man.
Hey. Thank you. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for this.
For mine, yes, exactly. Yeah. Yep. Bye-bye.
Alright.
Alright. On to the next person. I want a couple more before we move on to the donos, I think. A couple more people, and then we're going to move on to the donos. Welcome.
Hello.
Hi. Is it your birthday? Your name has birthday in it.
It is my birthday.
Happy birthday, first and foremost. On to the problem. Why do you have problems on your birthday? You should have no problems.
Alright, so it's kind of ironic.
I'm the king of irony, so you're in the right place.
So my problem is, I really struggle with talking to new people.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be a streamer, and so the issue I have is that if somebody comes into chat and starts talking to me, even if I've been flowing really well, I just freeze up because there's this idea of this person that I need to be talking to, and it really freaks me out.
I get that. That makes sense. I would say if you were in a good flow beforehand, kind of stick with it. Don't treat it like you're having a conversation with the person in chat, because that's very one-on-one and a bit daunting. But kind of stick to your flow and have them there as an observer and use their chat messages to kind of react to them. But, like, don't treat it like a conversation then. Like, treat it as in, like, as part of your flow. You're in a good flow beforehand. Kind of take their messages in as a suggestion and kind of work it that way. And I think that way you'll find it much more natural to the flow you're already in. I know. I think a lot of people will kind of use the argument of like, you don't see your viewers as numbers, but I think sometimes if it is a bit daunting to you to see them as people, maybe sometimes do step back and see them as, you can appreciate them as people after you're done with the stream. If it helps you get through the stream in the moment and make more entertaining content, then simply see it as a little suggestion message in the chat. Don't see it as anything more. And I think that should hopefully help.
Yeah.
That's my way of doing it anyway. But just try and relax. You got a lot of time to try and figure this out. Plenty of people are going to click on the stream. You're going to have a lot of people leave. You're going to have some people that stay. You got plenty of time to figure it out. Don't take every loss as like a, like it's practice. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, thank you.
That's okay. Of course. Best of luck. Sometimes Discord lags and they don't move for a second. I don't want to start talking again until they leave because I don't want them to like respond to me thinking I'm talking to them and then they get kicked and it's really awkward. OB Master, thank you for the Prime. And it's Tink Bug. Thank you for the tier 1 as well. That's hard to say. Fizzy Kneecaps, thank you for the Prime. Sab Me, thank you for the 9 months. And Sabby Bath, thank you for the gifted sub. I hope you're feeling pretty good today. Jack, open the waiting room. It is completely open as far as I'm aware. I think Discord is just lagging really badly now. Anyway, let's have another person in here. And like that, they're here. Hello, welcome.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how are you?
I'm pretty good.
That's good, but you do have a problem. So hit me with it.
I do have a problem. Well, I'm in my final year of college or university, I guess, for like British people.
British.
I was supposed to graduate this year, but ended up not doing that. And my problem is that I don't really like my major. I kind of picked it because it was what I encountered first and it was easy. And now I'm kind of miserable. And I'm thinking, do I drop out? Do I change my major and like just keep going to school? I have no idea.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'd say maybe don't drop out. As much as I get, like, I was in that position with school where, like, I was pretty miserable with it. And I'd say, since you're in your final year, I think there's two solutions, really. I mean, maybe drop out. But no, but like, no, but hear me out. I think either you stick, even though you're not a big fan of what you're doing, you can stick with it, get it finished. You got a degree in the bag, even if it's not in something you perfectly enjoy. Having the degree is useful to go forward in life, and you're that close to finishing it, and you've gone through so much already. It seems silly to drop out at like at the last hurdle. I have the confidence that you probably have the mental resilience to get through the last year, even if you might not like it. Just go for it. That or if you do have a strong idea of what you want to do next, either go take a different major if that helps you, or drop out and pursue the thing you want to do next. If you have a strong idea of something you would like to be doing instead, pursue that thing, drop out and do it. I'm not going to advise drop out without a plan, but if you have a plan and you like what I did, it's like I was in school, but then I had the Twitch thing. It was doing well. Like it wasn't just on it wasn't on blind fucking hope. It was like I actually was making a living off of it at that point. And I'm like, wait, I can actually afford to like drop out and forward this career. But it's like if you have an idea of what you want to do next, either drop the course you're currently doing and change your major, stay in school longer, get it done. At least you then have a degree in something you actually want to go into. Or drop out and pursue the thing you want to go into that doesn't require a degree. But at the end of the day, I think just, there is absolutely nothing wrong in taking longer to get to your end goal. As I'd say, a lot of people rush into university and do the first thing they see and it's like, oh, because it'll get me into a job quicker. It's like, why do you need to be in a job quicker? Take your time.
Right.
Yeah, it's all about the end goal satisfaction. It's like, okay, it's like, what might happen, there's a good chance this might, say I fall off. Say Twitch disappears. Say I'm problematic deep down in my core. I have horrible evil thoughts and I'm a demon. The demon within gets out and, it takes control. And I lose this platform. There's a good chance that what will end up happening is I will go back to uni, go to a course, and I'll graduate at like 25 as opposed to like what I forget how old I would have been when I graduated in the first place, but like 20, something like that. But it's like, who cares? I got to the same place in the end, and what happened in the middle is I had a good few years. I'd say you needed these years to figure out that you didn't like what you're currently doing. That's okay.
Right.
So yeah, either I think if you have an idea of what you want to do next, go pursue it now. If you are confident, and if you're not, maybe just stick with the course for the time being, but focus on working out what you want to do next. But might as well stick with the course for the time being, bearing in mind you'll get a degree out of it at the end, and that's a nice little bonus.
Yeah.
That's,
you know, it's always nice to hear like a different perspective, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I think they're my two sort of options. I'd say, you know, go pursue something you like, or stick with it until you figure out what you like, and just nab the degree. Still a degree.
Yeah, hopefully it works out.
Yeah, I hope so too. I really do.
Yeah, thanks for the advice.
That's okay, of course. Take care.
You too.
All right. That's my university advice generally. I'm not someone who advocates for, like, everyone should go to uni, by the way. I didn't. I just think, I'm in this position where it's like, I think people should just do what they, like, if they have an idea of what they want to pursue, they should pursue it. But, I think if you don't know what you're doing, uni's not a bad thing to just kind of occupy the time while you're trying to figure yourself out. Because having a degree is useful in most fields. It usually makes you more employable. Or you'll gain some knowledge from either the people around you or the study you're doing. The only reason not to is the cost. But in their position, they've already paid for it. You know what I mean? Like, they're already in their final year. They've paid the whole shebang anyway. If you've already paid for it, there's no point dropping out. As long as it's not literally making you, like morbidly depressed, you know, then there's probably no point. But yeah, except American uni expensive. So is British uni. I mean, you know, there's loans for it, but you still have to pay them off. It's like, you know. Anyway, on to the next individual. Welcome. You've been in here before. I recognize that name. But please, if this time you do have a question, I would love to hear it. I don't think they have a question. Mods, I'm so sorry. And we'll have one more. Hello. I like your name. Alpacalypse. It's clever.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Welcome.
I didn't expect to get chosen. Oh my gosh.
That's okay. Hey, it's random. I've been there. I've been there. I mean, that's how. I mean, hey, at the end of the day, an event like this is how I got into streaming. So I've been there.
That's
exactly. But anyway,
my question. Yes, it's how do I get my brother to stop playing Roblox for 6 hours a day? Please help me.
Why does he need to stop playing Roblox 6 hours? How old is he?
He's 19.
Okay, I mean, now I'm kind of like a little bit more with you, because I was like, if he's a little kid, he's a kid. He don't have no worries. Let him enjoy his life. But I feel like at 19, it's a little bit like, it's not the issue that it's Roblox, by the way. Let the guy enjoy what he enjoys. It's more the fact that it's 6 hours a day spent just kind of like, you know. I mean, what does he do for the other hours of the day?
He reads like these webtoons, and he eats a lot.
He got a job?
No.
He in school?
He graduated.
So he's like in between work right now.
I guess he's trying to be like a YouTuber animator and stuff, and it's working for him a bit. Oh, music type stuff as well.
Hey, if it's working a little bit, then I'd say, hey, if my guy's managed to make shit work and play 6 hours of Roblox a day, allow it. But you know, I mean, my sort of thing is, as long as he's finding time to be productive, then I don't know, 6 hours of Roblox ain't too bad. However, if he's wasting time playing Roblox, that's a different thing. I guess.
Well,
but
it's not that he's really wasting it. It's kind of that I want his attention more as well.
You want your brother's attention?
Yes.
This is the thing I assume you're younger, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the thing. I literally spoke about this earlier on in the stream, because I was saying this is one of my big regrets of being an older brother, was I would do like I just sit and play. I'd literally do the same thing, like sit and play like 6-8 hours of games. And my brother would like to like spend time with me, and I just wouldn't pick up on that. I think I don't know. Let him know that I regret it now. Like I'm in a position now where I kind of low-key regret it, and I wish I'd like, even though I enjoy playing the games and stuff, and maybe I wouldn't have enjoyed the time with my brother more. I know it would have meant a lot to him. So at the end of the day, I wish I'd have been slightly less selfish and just given up that time. So maybe just go in there, knock on the door, be like, hey, do you want to do something? He might say no.
Thank you. This is the best. I'm gonna make him feel so guilty. This is amazing.
Don't make him feel too guilty, like because now you're making me feel guilty. But like it's like
no. Trust me.
Just know that he'll low key. He might low key regret it a little bit. Just have him consider that.
I'm gonna make him feel so guilty.
One day you'll live apart.
Behalf.
One day you'll live apart and you won't see each other too much, and you'll treasure the time you do get, and you'll think about how you could have spent more time instead of sitting and playing Rainbow Six Siege for 8 hours a day. Or Roblox. Sorry, I meant Roblox. But projecting. But yeah, just ominously say you'll regret it and see how he reacts. He's probably gonna think it's a threat, and then he'll get old and realize it was just a sad little notion.
Then I'll make it seem like a threat. I love to threaten him.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Give it a go. See how it goes. Have fun. I hope it works out for you. I really do. Take care. All right, chat. We've been at this for 2 hours now. I think I've helped enough people from the VCs. So, we're going to move into our final segment. I said I'd do this for an hour, but I don't know if we have an hour's worth. But we'll do this for a little while. I'm going to now be answering questions from the people who were too shy to join the VCs. We're gonna now, for the people who were too shy to join the VCs, we're now going to read them from donos and subs. Because there's a few people donated in problems. If you want to carry on doing that throughout this segment, feel free. Feel free to dono in your problems. I'm happy to give them a read. Like Grebe Grub, thank you for the 8 months. Jork, do you smell funny? You look like you might smell a little funny. I don't. I smell beautiful. I'm a beautiful, handsomely smelling man. Makes no sense. I just like, leave me alone, please. Anyway. Kira, thank you for the tier 1. Anyway. Rima donated 500 bits. My problem is that this chat doesn't have enough BTTV. Chat Manifold wants BTTV. Please, please, please. Yeah, but I like words, alright? I like more sophisticated thought than just like, hypers! And then it's like, I like emotes. They're funny, but sometimes I think like, the Twitch chat has this issue of being like too much. And everyone's saying 4 offline. Yeah, but it bleeds into the main chat. And I like people being able to say words. Let's go words. Yeah, any word enjoyers? I like BTTV and I have some emotes, but I hand select them. I need people to express themselves. We'll add some more though. We'll add some more. But at the same time, I like having like slightly more speaking in chat than just like funny image Pepe spam, you know? That's just how I see it. You've been saying this for months. And yes. And I will at some point when I decide. I also want to make more sub emotes because I want more incentive for people to sub. I feel like the subs aren't getting enough. And as much as they get my appreciation for supporting me, but they don't really get much else. So I'm going to think of like some exclusive sub shit in the future. I know I have like I have like a sub announcements chat where subs get exclusive announcements, but I haven't been using it much. But I'll be sure to chuck you guys some exclusive little bones every once in a while. Anyway, I got another one. Hi, I have a presentation tomorrow and I really hate public speaking because it makes me super scared. Please help. Also, I haven't done much work on it because I'm being lazy. Please yell at me to do some work. One, you should do some work. The less prepared you are, the more awful it is. Trust me, I've gone into things very underprepared and it's way more like nerve-wracking. People can tell you're nervous and you can tell they can tell, and it snowballs. If you're very prepared, the more prepared you are, the more confident you'll feel and the easier it will be to speak to people. Confidence comes off well, all right? The main thing, if people look at you and think you're confident, then that's like a big deal. So just, just kind of be like, it's another fuck the haters sort of thing as well, where it's like, don't worry too much about what they think. Just kind of go for it and you'll be fine. Anyway, scroll down a little bit, because I got some good ones. My problem is, someone said their problem is that they're always tired, Bible Thump. Any tips on how to feel more awake in the mornings? There's an app I have on my phone that I stopped using, but it's really good. It's like an alarm clock app that basically it uses your mic to monitor like you're sleeping, so it listens to your breathing and stuff, which sounds kind of creepy, I admit. And basically it's like trying to track which part of your REM cycle you're in, and you basically give it an alarm time because REM comes in 45-minute cycles. So what you do is you give it an absolute latest time it can wake you up. And up until that time, in like the 45-minute window beforehand, it will wake you up when you're in the lightest stage of REM, so you're most already awake. And it will be a really gentle alarm. And it's scientifically proven that when you wake up at that stage of your sleep cycle, you wake up with less brain fog and you're more likely to stay awake. I think the app might be called Sleep Cycle, in fact. But it's really good. Yeah, it's called Sleep Cycle. But yeah, it's like it listens to you sleep and it wakes you up at like the perfect point in your sleep cycle, so when you wake up you actually feel more awake. Genuinely works really well. Very, very good. Anyway, what else we got? But I should join the VC last year. I struggle with hyperfixating on things and get very stressed about them. Do you have any advice to help me move on from them quicker and deal with the stress? That's a hard one because I feel like hyperfixation is genuinely to do like with like brain chemistry. Like, because I'm kind of susceptible to like hyperfixating on things as well, and it's really hard. Honestly, from what I know, not that I've ever used it, I feel like that perhaps meditating could help, because I feel like hyperfixation is often a lot of ruminating and kind of the same thoughts cycling round and round and round, and kind of clearing your mind may help kind of reset that cycle. I know I sound like one of those self-help fucking gurus, like, meditation, dude, it's really gonna help, but I genuinely have like the effects of meditation on the brain are profound if you get good at it, and it definitely won't help straight away, but I think beginning to practice it may actually help. I don't know, but I don't practice it too much, but the few times I've given it a go, I think it actually has helped. So, I mean, maybe give it a try. And if it doesn't help, I apologize. It's the best I can think of. I'll turn the text-to-speech back on in a minute, but I want to get caught up. Hello, Mr. Manifold. I'm trying to reach out to more people to make friends, but my social phobia prevents me from doing so. I have trouble joining communities while I do stream regularly. I feel like I haven't given myself a chance to meet others. It's really hard. I think, again, I think it's just caring less about what people think. I've said this several times throughout the stream. It's just like, when you care less about what people think, what you do is you just kind of be more naturally yourself, and you'll find people that really like you for you, and you'll find people that don't like you. But if you don't give a shit when people don't like you, you're not going to be anxious about it, because you're just going to go in there and you're going to do your thing, and you're going to walk out with people that like you, and also walk out with people that don't like you, but you don't care about them, so it doesn't matter. You know? That's how I see it. What about this? Hello, I'm going to ask here, lol. I recently turned 16, and in Scotland I'm able to contact my birth mother. I'm adopted. I want advice on whether I should reach out or not. I maybe want to, but I'm also scared about it and pretty nervous over it. That's a hard one for me, man. I feel like it's so hard to like empathize with that sort of situation unless you yourself are in the situation. I've always thought in my head that if I was adopted, I would reach out. I'd argue this is the mentality you want to go in with to get the least hurt. If anything does go wrong, not saying it will, but if it does, because it can do, definitely. You can definitely go there, and it could, because at the end of the day, this is a person that you are going to care about. They're a very important person. They're the person that gave you life, and they genuinely may not care about you. And that's a reality you might just have to face. And I think, here's the thing. If you go in there, and you know you're going in, if you go and meet them, and you do it purely for you, you know, purely for you, just out of curiosity, just to see who the person is, and just to find out if they do care. And hold no expectation. Just go and be like, hi, I'm your kid. And if they care and you build a relationship, great. And if you don't, you tried. You figured out who they were, and that little bit of curiosity in your heart settled. Give them no expectation. Give them nothing. You owe them nothing. Just go there, introduce yourself, and be kind. Try and have a connection. And if there is nothing, fuck off. You owe them nothing. And it's sad. I'm sorry. And it must hurt like shit to not be wanted. Really. But know that you probably have adopted parents who really do care about you. And I know it's a cliche, but the fact that you are actually... These are people that didn't have to pick you, and they did. And despite that, they actually care about you. Is fucking wild. You know? It's fucking wild. So, you know. Be happy that you have people that care about you. You know? At the end of the day, just because you're... Like... All that matters in life is that you have people that care about you, right? And you do have people that care about you as your adopted parents. And don't get me wrong, most people's parents care about them. But what does that matter? You have people that care about you. It doesn't matter whether they birthed you or not. All that matters is having people that care about you. And like, sure, it'd be great if they cared. But if they don't, you got people that do. You know? There's no need to have your birth... Like, most people's parents are the people that birthed them, therefore... and like the people that care for them. But like, there's no necessity for that. You have people that care about you. Why does it matter, you know? That's the thing. Like, that's the thing. It doesn't matter. That's how I see it. That's how I see it, at least. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. It's just like, you know? Go in there, and hey, if you find another person that cares about you, that's great. But if they don't, they're just another... They may be the person that birthed you, but they're just another person out of the sea of people in the world that don't give a shit about you. Because at the end of the day, most people don't. Those people don't matter. The only people that matter are people that do care. And they're either gonna care about you, and that's great, or they don't. Be thankful that they birthed you at the end of the day, but still, fuck them. They don't care. That's how I see it. obviously it's easy for me to say because I'm not in the position, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's going to be easy to view it that way, but I'm saying I think if you are able to make yourself view it that way, that's going to be the healthiest way to do it. In my head. That's what I'd say. Anyway, I hope that helps. Someone said they have an irrational fear of mushrooms. Yes, you heard me, mushrooms. I can eat them just fine, but when I see mushrooms in the wild, I panic. Help. That's very interesting. I'd say you should actually see a therapist about that, because there's plenty of people with irrational fears. And there are ways of tackling them. Usually exposure therapy, as far as I'm aware. Exposure therapy. Go seek it out. That's the only way I can say it helps. It's like, I don't like ketchup. I have like a borderline fear of ketchup. And I forced myself to eat it, and now I'm better. That was basically what happened. Basically, when I was a kid, I decided I didn't like ketchup. I decided it was gross and I would never eat it, and I hated it. Never even tasted it. Never tasted it. I had, at this point, genuinely never tasted it. But I used to have I was a really picky eater to the point where it was almost like phobic, like the way I was like weird with food. Because it is a thing that can happen. People can have like a phobia of food. I was like kind of at that level. And ketchup was just like the big thing. And I never ate it. Up until like last year. I'm talking, this is like, I'm like an adult man. And this is like, last year, right? I finally ate ketchup. Not through choice. What happened was I ordered a burger. They got me the wrong burger. And it had ketchup on it. And I was like, I'm fucking starving. And I'm too socially awkward to go back and demand the right burger. I can get through this. And I ate it with ketchup. And you know what I found? I quite like the taste of ketchup. However, I felt physically ill eating it because my body is so like there's such a psychological like block against it that I was like, oh, but I like the taste of it was like fine, but I knew in my head that I was hating it. And to this day, if ketchup is on something, I will ask for it to be taken off. I'm still not there yet, all right? And the smell makes me feel ill. But taste-wise, because I've always associated the smell with it, so the smell still makes me feel sick. But I've never known the taste to associate with it, right? So when I did get the taste, I'm like, wait, this is fine. But then nowadays, there's a hot dog place in Brighton I really like that won't remove the ketchup from the hot dogs when they deliver it. So what I found is, I'll just eat the ketchup because I like the hot dogs and I can't really taste it that bad. And now I'm kind of okay with it. But like I was with Nikki the other day and she ate something with ketchup and I could smell it and it was making me feel a bit uncomfortable. And she moved it and I'm like, no, you shouldn't. You should just eat it and be normal. And I should have to deal with it because it's my weird little psychological thing. But that's how I think you should be with mushrooms. But you can eat them just fine, which is really interesting. I don't really know how. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's how I did it. Someone said they need to do a Spanish speaking test in front of your class. And I'm also doing this in front of my cush, who I like very much. So yes, help me please. Don't deep it. Everyone is probably going to have to do the speaking exam in front of the whole class. And everyone's going to be a bit shit at Spanish most likely because you're learning it because you're in school. Your crush is not going to think anything about it, nor is the rest of the class. The same way you watched everyone else do it and you probably didn't think a thing. Like, everyone did it. Just don't think about it. This is the thing. It's like same as like when you have to give a speech in front of the class. If everyone else has done it, you're just another face into the sea of people that did it. The way you're going to make yourself stand out is by acting super nervous. Just fucking realize that everyone else did it and just move on, you know? People would benefit from being calm. More calm. That's what people need in their lives. I feel like a lot of people get stressed about... The reason I can be confident in front of people is because I'm relaxed about it. Because I know that not much can really go wrong. Don't get me wrong, I realize that's much harder to say than do, but you know what it was? You know who really got me there? And I've never thanked him for it because he never did anything intentionally. It was Wilbur. I used to be a very uptight, very stressed person. And I met Will for the first time, and I just found that he was really laid back. I'd be like, yeah, but what about this and what about this? And I was always trying to like solve problems. He's like, just chill, go with the flow. And I just really admired his ability to be relaxed, and I just stole it. And I just went, I'm gonna be like that. And I genuinely, from that day forward, just was. I realized from that moment, I was like, because I'm a very anxious person. I used to get really stressed, and you know what I used to get? I used to get angry about things, and I don't anymore. Because I realized, like, something bad happens, and I'm like, and I get really pent up about it, and I'm like, what is this fixing? I'm just making myself feel bad. This isn't fixing anything. The situation already happened, and I just move on. And now I'm just really good at moving on. I'm like, oh, okay, that happened. That sucks. Whatever. And then I move on, and I found that that really helps. And that it's easier said than done, but I just kind of decided to be like that, and it helped. Jack, help. My best friend is unironically in love with my mum and won't stop talking about her. There's nothing you can do. Your mother is... I mean, hey. You can't help love. I don't know what you can do. I don't know what you can do. I'm so sorry. You can't stop it. Anyway, moving out for uni in August, and I'm worried about living on my own. Also worried about how my family will deal with me leaving because they rely on me for a lot of things because they don't speak English and my sibling doesn't help much and I feel a bit bad about leaving them. Sadly, as much as this, is a bit selfish, sometimes you gotta be selfish. Like, selfish is a word with negative connotations. I'm probably using the wrong word here, but you kind of got to do things for yourself sometimes. And yeah, your family it's probably going to be harder for them, but they'll learn to adapt because they'll have to, right? It's like, I used to rely on my mum really heavily, and then I moved out, and then I had to not. And so I just learned, and now I'm fine. It's kind of, at first I used to ask Scott how to cook 2 things in the oven at once when they had different temperatures, I had to first learn how to do things myself, but I got there. And I'm fine now. That's the thing. You'll get there. They'll get there. And at the end of the day, you can't live your life. You can't hold yourself back. You can't not go to uni just because you got to look after your family. Yeah, it'll be nerve-wracking, living by yourself. But you got to live your life. And sometimes you got to just kind of do things for yourself. You're making the right step forward. You got to move on. One day you're going to have to move out, right? Now's the time. That's how I say it. I have a friend I'm really close to. I have a friend I'm really close to. May or may not be feelings involved. And they're moving away. I want to be happy and supportive because it's their dream and I'm going to miss them so bad and my abandonment issues are so bad. How do I be a better friend? Sounds like you already are. It sounds like you're aware that, it sounds like you're aware that it's the best thing for them. And of course you're going to have your own feelings. And of course you're going to not like it. But as long as you don't let those feelings get in the way of what they want to do, then you're being a good friend. It's natural to have those feelings. You're not a bad friend for having those feelings. In fact, you sound like a good friend for the fact that you're aware that this is the right thing for them. Simply just allow them to do it. And it's going to suck. But keep in contact and just let them live their best life. And you're going to be the best friend you can be. That's all I can say. Someone said they recently got Twitch affiliate, which has made them incredibly happy. Though I can't actually think of ideas. It's frustrating because I feel like the more I can't come up with ideas, the less motivated. Yeah, that's how Twitch works. If you don't have stream ideas, it becomes very difficult to come up with ways to motivate yourself. I agree. It's tough. I think just the stuff I said earlier with how to come up with ideas. Engage yourself in the field. Watch some streams. See if you can find any inspiration from people, and do things you enjoy, and you'll find ideas. And then you'll find the motivation to do those ideas. Because when you've got an idea you're passionate about, you'll be motivated to do it. That's my advice. Someone wants to create Jurassic Park IRL and not mess up like how they did in the films. But none of my friends support my idea. What should I do to gain the support of my amazing business idea? Because, it's definitely possible and definitely will not go wrong at all. I'm not helping your sick scheme. When dinosaurs are free on this world, and they look to you and they say that, and you say that I helped you, then they're going to turn to me when dinosaurs are free and eating the people, right? And I'm not being part of it, all right? You go to your idea, but I'll have nothing to do with it. Right? Those films were a warning. Chris Pratt warned us. Okay? And Jeff Goldblum, the great man that he is. How do I someone said they donated £5 to tell me that they've got no money. How do I get more without putting in more hours at work? So there's basically you could just do more hours at work. I mean, but I know you don't really want to. But I don't know. Look around. Find find ways of making yourself better qualified so you can get better jobs. Find ways of even in the workplace. Most workplaces will have schemes that will allow you to kind of become more qualified, so you can then get into more qualified positions. Most workplaces provide those. So yeah, just find ways to kind of don't put in more hours at work, but put in some hours outside of work to qualify yourself better, to get better jobs so that you can get better pay. Work smarter, not harder, essentially, is, make yourself smarter so you can work smarter, so then you don't have to work as hard. Okay. How do I stop running away from my problems? Ooh, difficult one. I've been there. Realize that it's getting you nowhere. I imagine it's getting you nowhere. It's getting me nowhere. Running away from problems gets you nowhere. It just keeps you in your comfort zone. And that doesn't get you anywhere. Realize that. And realize that the time you're spending running away is time wasted. And if you could just be a little bit braver, which is hard, and it'll take time, but if you could just do it, then you'll probably get further than wherever you are now. That's what I'd say. Please give me a sound or something to make a song with. No, do not think, just go. Blah, blah, blah. Sample it, make it work. Can't find motivation to do homework, and lots of my teachers don't like me because I talk too much, lol. I talk too much as well. That was my one issue in school. You know. No offense to him, but fuck him. Like, you know, don't disrupt the class. Don't be a dickhead. Don't ruin other people's experience. But, like, you don't have to satisfy your teachers. Just do your work. That's what you're there to do. You know what I mean? What do you mean, about what? I just wanted to make a noise. I was thinking about that one, that one character from Smiley Friends that goes like in the face, because it was originally from a bit where it goes blah, blah, blah. And I thought it was funny. Anyway. You have your first A-level exam tomorrow and you're very anxious about it. Tips to dealing with exam stress or stress in general. I was awful with exam stress. Just kind of realized they're not the be-all and end-all of life, and you can go places without them. I mean, I've got A-levels, but I've not used them yet, so, you know, I'm doing fine. You know, realize that, yeah, they're a great thing to have, but if you fuck up, it's not the end of the world. Because the reason I was so stressed is because it felt like the be-all and end-all. It felt like I could do nothing in life if I didn't have them. And that's just wrong. So, there you go. You know, that helps. Jeremy Clarkson's really good. He tweets every year, like, he's like, hey, on A-level exam results day, he's like, I failed all my A-levels and I'm waking up this morning and stepping into my Lamborghini. Do not worry. And like, yeah, it's just a subtle flex. It's just a way of flexing, but also it's not bad advice, you know? So yeah, I failed all my A-levels this morning. I'm waking up and stepping into my fucking Lambo. It's like, you can be places without them. I'm not saying don't try. I'm saying try, and if you don't get them, you'll be okay. So don't stress. How do you get over an ex? We dated for like a year and a half and he moved on to the girl he told me not to worry about in a month. That sucks. Yeah. Nah, I mean, that's a shitty thing. Just realized that it wasn't meant to be, really. Like, I know it's cliche, but it's like they were obviously having thoughts about this other girl and were dissatisfied in the relationship while you're in it. You don't want to be with someone who isn't fully satisfied with you. If you're not enough for them, then it's not worth it. Realize that it wasn't wasted time, but it wasn't wasted time, right? Spending time with them, you probably have great memories from it. But what is wasted time is time spent lingering on what could have been. Because it couldn't have. You broke up. There's no could have, all right? Because it happened. That's how I put it. That's how you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be harsh, but I feel like sometimes like the tough love shit, you know? It's like, you know, failed relationships aren't wasted time. Wasted time is the time you spend lingering afterwards. Get over it. But like, not to be rude, but like, you know. As a freelance artist, how do I reach out to content creators? I really want to create video thumbnails, emotes, merch, etc. However, I don't know how to go about it. Create portfolios, and then, I don't know, tweet them out on your own platforms. Tweet them out to artists, forums. I mean, I don't use too many artists because I don't have much art made, but like, when I've needed art in the past, there's like a big Discord server I know of that like has a bunch of artists in it who will just like do commissions for YouTubers, and I just hop in there and I'm like, hey artists. I look and they all have like little portfolios, and I look through them all and I go, this guy looks great, and then I like give them money and they make, you know, it's find communities where you can advertise yourself. Adverts. How did old you know, like old British people, they used to say advertisement weird. They used to say like advertisement, and I thought that was really weird. What else? We'll do a couple more. I'm a college student. I have to leave my twin sister I'm really close to. I'm scared of living by myself in a new place without her help. Also, can't wait to see you at VidCon King. Hey, no, I'm so looking forward to VidCon and meeting people. That'd be so sick. But I think being with a twin, it'll be really hard because twins tend to be attached at the hip. But you'll be okay. You are your own person, believe it or not. Feels weird when you've kind of grown up. Being a pair. It's almost similar to a breakup, you know, when you've been in a couple and you do everything together and then you're like by yourself again. You gotta realize you are your own person, you know? That's okay. It'll take you a moment. It'll be weird at first. And you probably miss them. It's probably weird not having company, but you'll be fine. Use it as a time to develop yourself as your own person. You've probably not done as much self-development as other people, you know? Yes, but it's your entire life. And I completely agree, and it's daunting. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just saying these are the realities that you've got to face. No. Why would you compare twins to a couple? Because they're very similar. There's no romantic air between them, but like they're kind of like the way you kind of are a pairing. People are really reading into that wrong. I'd say it's very similar. It's like the way that people will see you as a pairing. It's like when you're in a relationship, people will be like, oh yeah, it's like, it's Jack and Jill. It's da-da-da. It's like, and you kind of get coupled together when you know, you kind of lose your individuality and you get like, you become part of this pairing, right? You know? And like when you break up with someone, it's like, it's one of the daunting factors is like being your own person again and going out into the world without this like other half, you know? So it's like, you know, use it as a chance to get like the individuality. But they're living with each other. Yeah, I know you'll miss them, but like, you know, same as, again, it's very similar to a breakup. My breakup advice kind of comes over where it's like, you're your own person. You can survive by yourself. The only difference for you is you've probably never done it before. So it's kind of a daunting thought. So, you know, but hey, that's fun. Being your own person is cool. There's way more freedom to it. Try and enjoy it. Anyway, how long have we been going for? We're going for 2 hours and a half. I figured I would go longer, but I'm actually still really a little bit like tired and jet lagged. So I think, despite the fact that there's probably more people we can ask, I am probably going to call it here. I think in future these are going to be longer streams, but I'm just a little bit knackered, and it's getting a bit late, and I realize it's exam period for a lot of people, so I'm going to call it here. Take care, everyone. I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.